Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Hope your day is going well. Today could possibly be a day, a moment, if you will, of history. What awaits us later in the day, only time will tell. And possibly Miyamoto. And or Takahashi, kind of depends. No, I did not want to open it in a fucking website. Dumb cunt. Alright, we're good now. Welcome to early morning me, by the way. Hello, Neo, Vissi, Muhammad, Tariq, Dominion, Jared. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please seeing you around. Hope your day is going well. Today, people, we are back for one more showcase for this E3 season. One more to let our whistle satisfy our appetite. Did bro really say Mussolini? I didn't even catch that. Dropping him before work Dominion. That's funny as hell. Now, I'm kind of with Jared here. I'm not overly sold on the idea that Xenoblade's going to be here. I think there's a chance. I think there's a bit more than a puncher's chance. But at the same time, I think September's a bit more likely. But even if we don't see Xenoblade 4 today, it's very possible we see something Xenoblade 2 related. Who knows? Let's go Super Mario. I don't know if they would do a new Super Mario already. I mean, I would hope so. I feel like they have something up their sleeve. Like, they have to have something big. They probably want to do a treehouse that's like 90 minutes otherwise. Now, we may have to wait a bit for any Xenoblade news. I remember when they did Xenoblade 3 and it, like, capped off the show. Right? Like, that was the final show for that direct, so we might have to wait till the end. That, it's gonna be like 4 seconds throughout, who knows? Hello, Robin. Welcome to the stream. I want new Duskblood info. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we might get more of that. I mean, a FromSoft extraction shooter does negative things for me, so, like, I kind of forgot it existed. There it is. Crazy, we're gonna get Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition and Xenoblade 4 news today. Fucking true. Move, nerd! Go! Dude couldn't get out of the way. Yeah, I'm kind of the opinion, I feel like Ocarina of Time remake is very likely. If that is actually in development, then I imagine we would see it today. Trying to line that up for the 40th anniversary just makes sense. Hello, Wayne. Welcome to the stream.
Keep it loaded, son. You'll have
Hello, Whimsy. Welcome to the stream. Other than general hoping. Well, a little while ago, we ran the math, and the delta between the announcement of Xenoblade 2 and not the announcement, the release of Xenoblade 2 and the release of Xenoblade 3 kind of lines up with what we have right now. It's not like definitive or anything, but chances are the next Xenoblade game will be like early 2027, which means they normally like a 6-month window to announce stuff and for marketing. Doesn't mean they're beholden to it, especially with them going to the Switch 2 now. But if we're going off the past and we're going off just what they did do before, there is a chance we see something Xenoblade. I think September's more likely, but we have a chance today. Yeah, I think Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition is more likely than we've seen 4 today. Xenoblade 6 isn't coming out next. 4 isn't until 2047. True possible words. Hello, Gloria. Welcome to the stream. One of the most crazy messages I've ever read. I'm glad that dude walked into my grenade. That was cool of him. Yeah, because I would imagine Xenoblade 4, if we're going off of precedence, would be spring. I calculated it to be like March or April, though that's like completely up in the air, right? That's like if they held to the exact schedule, which I highly doubt they're going to. But even then, it still lines up with like September for an announcement more than today. Now, there has been long-term speculation concerning, like, new IP they could do. I wouldn't be surprised if their long-term goal is to kind of, like, fulfill a role similar to Atlas, where it's like you got a couple of mainline series you, like, alternate between, or have a couple of teams working on each. They have been hiring a lot lately. But, you know, Monolith are also one of the main, like, support studios for Nintendo. Like, when shit's getting down to the wire, they need somebody to to make the game good. They just bring up Monolith. Not even, like, down to the wire. They're just like, Monolith, we need a good game. Come save us, bro. Hello, SCP, welcome to the stream. I mean, I don't think Xenoblade as an IP is going anywhere. Especially when they've, like, spent the last, like, few years just setting up story for the future. Though, to be fair, they kind of did that with Xenosaga, but that had other circumstances. Combat Evolved Assault Rifle, my beloved. Hello, Reboot. Welcome to the stream. Top of the hour. Really makes me think Xenoblade 4 is coming. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if they're gonna call it Xenoblade 4. That's the one thing I'm not sold on. I think they keep the name Xenoblade. I wouldn't be surprised if they do like Xenoblade 4 or they call it Xenoblade 5 if they can't axe. Or if they just like rename it to like Xenoblade Saga. Though again, to be fair, the Chronicle bit isn't like actual part of the name. That's just like the localization. Like how Persona is the Shimigami. I wouldn't be overly surprised if they do that. Mainly because I feel like they probably want to experiment with... This is complete conjecture on my part, right? I have like legit no inside sources or anything like that. So don't think like I'm trying to hint anything, right? I wouldn't be personally surprised if they would like to do a spin-off series or something like that. Just to experiment with different gameplay styles. I've said this before, if they want Xenoblade to be like way more popular and get way more sales, all you gotta do is like alter the gameplay. You don't have to change anything else. You could, but I don't think that's necessary. Alright, worst throw of all time. Gloria, I legit couldn't tell if you were a bot until you made the Shion and Allen reference, and I'm like, holy shit, you know ball. Hello, Izanami, welcome to the stream. You'd be surprised how many bots actually get over time. Cooked. Also, thank you. Hello, Feldrag, welcome to the stream. Xenoblade first-person horror game. Guys, imagine it, though. Parry slop, but Xenoblade. Yeah? Ream and wait. I had the worst throw of all my times. Straight into the best one. Let's go. Fucking Tom Brady that shit. Love that.
Damn, got away.
Hear me out. Xenoblade Blade. It's like a Drake May situation. Everything with that naming scheme is straight fire. True. True. I think that would send me over the edge.
There it is. Back me up.
Alright. Worst throw of all time, number 2. Is this Donkey? What are you playing? Yeah. This is actually the new Mario game, funnily enough. Takes a bit of a turn, you know? They saw that Focus M video and had to walk in. This is Halo Combat Evolved. Yeah, a little off the top there. Can't wait for the Xenoblade Souls-like extraction shooter. Yeah, because Sony's not going to give us Destiny 3. They just turned Xenoblade into Destiny 3.
The life pods are launching. We should hurry. Warning, blast door is closing. The Covenant are destroying the life pods.
Xenopants, the movie, the game, the comic book. Wait, we might be cooking.
We have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
I mean, I'd play the hell out of Xenoblade MMO. I agree, though. I don't see them doing it because it would almost require a PC port if you want an MMO to do well. I disagree entirely, SCP, personally. Though everyone's entitled to their opinion. Katana, I'm trying to kill aliens over here. Bro, I'm on a roll with these grenades. Would never see me again. Yeah, I mean, like, Xenoblade X was already, like... was always, like, the Xenoblade love child with an MMO. It was just because it was on a console, they couldn't go, like, full beans with it. I'm full of beans! Xeno e-wallet? Yeah, we turned Xenoblade and Monolith into the new Apple. You get a new phone, but it's in the shape of a Monado.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Hello, Joey. Welcome to the stream. I barely even saw that grunt over there. Alright, so far so good. Xenoblade Gotcha game incoming. We already had that. We called it Xenoblade 2. And it was peak, funnily enough. I'm on a roll with those grenades. Xeno Gotcha slop? Yeah. Hell yeah. You know, something I didn't really consider. Why don't we just get both, like, Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition and also... they just announced Xenoblade 4. What if they just pull a Persona and just do both? Hello, Q. Welcome to the stream. Monado phone. Yeah, you accidentally stab yourself every time you, like, try to answer the phone.
I don't know how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
Here's the real question. What's the worst announcement they could do today? Let's have fun with it. What's the worst announcement they could possibly do today? Either for Xenoblade or for, like, Nintendo overall. The Areola phone. Loving the thumbnail, bro. Thank you, Mr. X. Thank you.
Punch it.
Ah, sir.
you couldn't endlessly swipe for legendary cores. You can essentially later on. It involves farming that one guy you can like raise in Gormont. You just farm that dude repeatedly. Dude spits out legendary core crystals like he owes you money. Xenoblade COD. I said worst ideas. That's goated.
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know, but we're landing on it.
You're on him.
Metroid Prime Federation Force 2.
Autumn's
Bombing
accelerating.
sim.
Cheese is going in manual.
What about a Xenoblade bidet? Yo, I could actually use one of those.
Heads up, everyone, this is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
Xenoblade 3 Switch 2 edition would be the least entertaining, maybe. What if they just announced, guys, we're not going to change the Switch 2 edition as Xenoblade X? Stop asking. Be kind of funny, though, right? Metroid Prime Pinball 2. Guys, here, you gotta hear me out. Imagine. Metroid Prime 4 remastered.
We're coming in.
All they do is make you require you to get one more green crystal. Just the... Yeah? Mithra Pyra Dating Simulator 95. I said worst ideas.
Chief,
That's
can you
also
hear me?
just Xenoblade 2, funnily enough, when you think about it.
Are you all right?
Who the fuck is texting
Can you
me?
move?
Oh.
The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do.
How dare you even think that?
I've detected
What if they
multiple
announce
cover
bankruptcy?
drops on the
Yeah,
bridge.
guys,
I recommend moving
rough
to
news
the rear.
today.
If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in a crash. Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate...
Xenoblade series remastered now one. Oh god. Monolith Soft presents Xeno Dating Sim. You guys joke. That would unironically probably get them 3 million copies. I'm not even joking. That would probably get a copy of Xenoblade over the 3 million mark. I still pray for a Warriors game. That could be fun. Switch 3! Guys, Switch 2, we made a bit of a mistake. Not enough RAM, funnily enough. So, we're gonna do the Switch 3 this time. Xenoblade 1 remake, take 2. Yeah. The only difference is you change, like, Alvin's amulet back to a key. That's the only difference. Do we have a bingo card? We need to make one. Actually, it's about the time for us to make a bingo card. Xenoblade Warriors when? Who knows? Maybe we'll get that. Alright, we need to do a bingo card. If my controller could like turn off, that'd be great. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Switch 4 comes out in August. Yeah, every month of the year, we just get a new Switch. Switch 3 would be $1,000. Add a 0. Bingo generator. As a reminder, the direct is at the top of the hour. Yeah, Halo music is just so good. Alright, people, lock in. Bingo time. 4x4. This isn't past an hours. Now, we didn't get a bingo with the State of Play or Summer Game Fest. We did get one with Xbox. Yeah? So the real question is, can we lock in for this one? Alright. Xeno. I'm going to leave it Xeno, because if they say Saga or Xenogears at all in this presentation, I'm going to lose it. Yeah? Zelda. Mario. Pikmin could be an interesting call. Like, maybe they pull out a Pikmin. New Switch 2 model, maybe. Fire Emblem, okay. The chat will spam raise the price, yeah. I love it when technology becomes more expensive. Who else? Do you guys as well love spending more money? I mean, love spending more money? Mario Kart? Yeah, I'll put Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario Kart DLC kind of sounds likely. What chance they actually make it here? I don't know if it would be here, but I wouldn't be overly surprised. For the 40th anniversary, doing an Ocarina of Time kind of makes a lot of sense to me. Luigi's Mansion, Farm Sim, that'll be the free space. Like, lock that shit in. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's better. Atlas? I wouldn't be surprised in seeing Atlas here, actually. Farm Sim. Wait, I'll just put a cozy game. Pokemon, maybe? Switch 2 iPhone combined. Android for life. Metroid. I feel like I'm just killing the left-hand column here, though. A game port. Oh, okay. Game port. Good idea. Oh, what's the free space? We're not putting Chrono Trigger as the free space. New Labo game. Yeah, that'll sweep the nation. That's what the people demand. More Labo. More information about Montana Wilds? Possibly. Oh, maybe they talk about Final Fantasy 14 today. Because it is coming to Switch too. Oh, Lamo too. Huge. Alright, there's our free space. Freaking Chrono Trigger. Movie slop. Nintendo Switch Online? Yeah, probably. I love filling my house with cardboard. Yeah, me too. Love having it in the corner. Bayonetta dress-up simulator. Oh, Bayonetta's an interesting pick. This site is temporarily down for maintenance? Bro. Apparently you're not. Oh, trigger warning. Welcome to the stream. Star Fox. What else do we put in the bingo? Ooh, Animal Crossing. Good pick. Switch 2 Lite announcement. I think I have a new Switch 2 model here. Oh yeah, Elden Ring. How's Elden Ring not out yet? Oh, Duskbloods. Yeah, add that too. I'll put Donkey Kong. Splatoon, good pick. Because Splatoon Raiders isn't out yet, right? I think we have Metroid somewhere on here. Do I? Yeah, I do. I got it right here. Mother. Yeah, just kill that entire row and column immediately. Racing game. Hello, Bobbles. Welcome to the stream. Trails? I mean, maybe. We are getting a second chapter in September. Hello, Zephyr. Welcome to the stream. Isn't the Doom guy married to the dog in Animal Crossing? Yeah, they had a private celebration a little while ago. Resident Evil? Possibly. Now, if we're gonna add to the bingo card, we have to remove other things. Metroid 6 is an obvious pick. Would Metroid 6... I'm unfamiliar with Metroid. Would Metroid 6 be 2D or 3D? I imagine 2D, right? It would be like a follow-up or like a sequel to Dread, right? Want to combine Elden Ring and Duskblood as just FromSoft? I will if we need to add something. Oh yeah, FF14, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll do, don't care, that'll do. 2D, cool. Here's the real question. What series that I'm unfamiliar with can I lop when we get a new announcement? That's the real question. Isn't Fire Emblem a JRPG? It's more like a strategy game. I guess some people would consider it an RPG, but I view it more like a strategy game. Update the Switch 2 hardware tutorial. Switch 2 welcome tour. Definitive edition. Where's that? When can we get the real game? You know? The direct starts at the top of the hour. Microsoft, oh god. Have they announced, like, Campaign Evolved coming to Switch 2? Dude, I completely forgot to do music. Hold on. Let me get something rocking for us. Bro, why did I see a YouTube thumbnail entitled Xenoblade 4 Leaked Area Gourmand? Right, you know what I mean? It's like I saw a leak yesterday on Twitter, and it was like Xenoblade 4 is called like Xenoblade 4 One More Pickle or whatever. It's like it was something stupid. Advanced War Game. What is NSO game? NSO is Nintendo Switch Online, where they basically just like bundle in a bunch of emulation for older games. Hello, Erne. Welcome to the stream, Gambino. Skies of Arcadia. Holy throwback. Alright. DS coming to Switch 2. That would be hype. If they unironically sold a second screen that you could attach to the Switch 2 and make it like a DS, that would be huge. Yeah, we have to manifest Xenoblade 2. Gotta play this song. Music a touch loud. Gotcha. Alright, is that better? Do you think we'll see Final Fantasy VII Revelation? I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe just like a compilation of stuff they've already shown. Did they not announce that coming to Switch 2? I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, it'd be way too early for a new trailer, I imagine, but they did drop 4 at Summer Game Fest, so who knows? Change FF14 to FF. Yeah, we could do that. Hedge my bets a bit. Apology for Switch price hike. I doubt they would. I mean, the Japan, so maybe they would, but I don't feel that they need to do that. It's kind of just like the market right now. Everybody's getting fucked over because of RAM. Yeah, we could probably see like Elliot today, maybe. Hello, Fubuki. Welcome to the stream. Just let this song play during the direct to be huge. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we get like announcements for like Switch 2 versions of Persona 4 Revival or like Persona 6. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. A price increase? They just did a price increase. I don't know why they would do another one. Unless their like internal calculation is just so bad. Where they just realized, guys, we didn't raise it enough. Brand new IP? I mean, maybe. What would I replace with that? The good space. Oh, I already have Atlas, so... UIP. Xenosaga Remake Trilogy. I will be loud if that happens. Like, if that actually happens, I'm gonna be loud. Oh god, worst timeline incoming. What if Nintendo announces they're making the move to becoming an AI company? I'm just like trying to think, worst case scenario, right? Persona 5 Platinum. Yeah, guys, you won't believe it. Persona 5 Remastered. Not Royal, specifically the original version. Then they also do Persona 5 Royal Remastered. Yoko Taro new game. Oh god, maybe. God, I just want a new Nier. That's not a gacha mobile game. With shift up dependent from Sony. Independent from Sony. I wouldn't be surprised to see Xenoblade. Oh yeah, Xenoblade, maybe? Be an interesting pick. We're going back to gods. New Dragon God, not gonna lie. Yeah. And I want to get into heaven. So Atlas. Persona Dancing Collection. Yeah, you don't get Persona 6, but got something special for you. I'm still surprised Metaphor isn't on the Switch. I want to cope anything Star Ocean. If Xenosaga gets announced, someone clip the moment Jmulls nuts. Oh yeah, they forgot to do this weird-ass intro. An even worse timeline is Nintendo changing to a law firm. Oh god. Nintendo documentary for like development. But it's shot like a sports documentary where they follow the team for a year. 20 minutes, right? Actually it's 19. Hello Alden, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah. For all the directs. The main ones at least. Gonna have to miss the direct. Week talk, yeah. Who cares about IRL obligations, right? We have like video game news that will be there the moment you get back anyways. That's more important. More like 18 minutes, for Canada maybe. Switch to OLED and my life is yours. Would they do an OLED right now? I feel like it's early. Madden 22 now with 2027 rosters. Yeah. Actually, they don't announce any new games. They just like gather around and play Madden 22 repeatedly. And it's just like one giant let's play. Wildcard for me, Super Robot Wars. What's something completely out of left field that could like realistically be here, but probably won't be? That'd get you hyped. Worst announcement, next 3D Mario game is live action. I'll show you this 3D Mario game. We already have the next 3D Mario game.
Worth roped you into this too.
The Monarch's job is never... Good. You made it.
That you, Peach? I say Toadsworth roped you into this too.
The Monarch's job is never done, but we can talk more later. Bowser's castle should be just up ahead.
I thought I smelled something burning.
Focus M. Bowser's got the power stars, and you know what that means.
Yeah, trouble.
Exactly.
I hated that meme at first, but like, man, it kind of grew on me. Duskbloods, hello Radon, welcome to the stream. Mega Man gameplay. I swear to God, this direct better not be about the live action for Zelda. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of it here. The fabled Mario Titans. Yeah, the fucking real game we need. That's a man's game right there. Super Mario Titans. Who's gonna remember the Titans with me? Who's out Marioing their Titans right now? New Final Fantasy Tactics entry. What if they do another, like, classic? Like, they did, like, NES Classic, and they also did the SNES Classic, where they just, like, released a new emulation box. What if they do that for, like, the N64? I think a bingo card is good. I think. When is the show? 15 minutes. The direct itself will be 50 minutes, and there'll be a 90-minute treehouse afterwards. How did I not put Smash Bros. On this? Wait, I'm stupid. How did I not put Smash Bros? Huh. I guess it's covered by, no. Yeah. That's our bingo card right now. I think we're good to lock that in. And I have work tomorrow. Works for the week. Who needs to eat or have a house, you know? All you need is a stick, like a knapsack, and live a hobo fantasy. I mean, they're going to do a Smash Bros. For Switch too. Like, that's just free money for them. Like, they're gonna have to do that. It could just be a port of, like, Ultimate, but I kind of doubt that. I mean, maybe. Maybe, like, an update to Ultimate. Smash Switch 2 edition, but we get Cosmos. Expedition 33. I'm retiring in 3 weeks. Nice. Congratulations. Things for your head. Hobo role-playing game. Yeah, we call that League of Legends. That fourth column needs a miracle. Pikmin, cozy game, new IP, Animal Crossing, Smash Bros. It needs a hero. Alright, what's the most, like, unlikely row of column here? That's the real question. Which one we sold is not getting us a bingo here? I feel like there's quite a few, how we say, dicks in the salad here. No, I have not, Neo. Okay, Ichi, welcome to the stream. Wait, farm game? Just any farm game, yeah. Gonna cover all of our bases there. All of your bases are belong to us. GTA 6 for Switch 2. Yeah, what if they announced GTA 6 as a Switch 2 exclusive? What if Nintendo put some work in for that one? Kingdom Hearts 4 Switch 2 exclusive. That might be the single funniest timeline if we could get that to happen. I would support that, not because I would want it to be exclusive, but because I would want to read Twitter afterwards. That's like max anarchy. Bottom left to top right diagonal is least likely. Final Fantasy, Bayonetta, Switch 2 games, cozy game, and a new Switch. Oh yeah, that one's cooked. That one's obliterated. That one's just cooked. Need that Xenoblade farming game based on the Colony 9 quest? Yeah. But, like, you could actually put Juju in the ground for fertilizer. Tixon cider, oh god. Heads would explode. Yeah, this is from Blade Tune, yeah. New Wario Land or Dragon Quest remake of the older games? Do you play Fire Emblem? A little bit. I'm not like deep into the series or anything, but I played a few. Yeah, more like a couple. I forgot they just announced Final Fantasy X Switch 2 edition. Maybe we got a trailer for that today. Is it still 30 FPS? I saw that on Twitter. Why? Xenoblade 3, God and Commander. Yeah, it's Xenoblade Farm Sim, but it's Xenoblade 3, and you play as Xeon and you grow potatoes and you only grow potatoes. That's all it is. It's like Irish Simulator. Kid Icarus gonna highlight the direct. I wouldn't be surprised if something Xenoblade like ends the direct. I mean, probably won't, but they've done it before. No Pond Simulator. Yes, it's like the Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure 2, but with no pond. Kinda need that. Bayonetta 4 starring only Viola. Who's the guy that's voiced by Yuri Lowenthal in Bayonetta? It's Bayonetta 4, but it's only him. And he just goes around bumming for change. Animal Crossing with no pond. How the hell have they not made that? Oh my god, Xenoblade game, but we finally get Choo Choos as well with alongside No Pond and Manon. That's the real question, you know? The hell are they showing here? Oh my god, CarPlay for Nintendo stuff? What? What the hell is this? Wait. What the f-
Music can be selected from your vehicle's touchscreen.
The fuck
Voice
is this?
control is also available.
Bro, if I ever see you get into a car accident and you're rocking this shit.
Rainy day. To play music that fits the scenery and vibe of your drive.
Oh, it's just a Nintendo Music app. Oh. Bro, I thought they were doing like a CarPlay, but for like Nintendo stuff for some reason.
More tracks will be added to Nintendo Music over time. With tunes to match your lifestyle, you can listen to
I was gonna say, what the hell am I looking at?
Anytime, anywhere.
Nintendo car crash. Yeah, Nintendo Uber.
Nintendo Music is included with an active Nintendo Switch online.
You go to get into your Uber and just Donkey Kong behind the wheel. Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Wait, they're actually doing ads here? Wait, they're getting the shit no one cares about out of the way before the direct. Wait, they might know ball.
Assist mode. Double badges. And no.
Bro, this narrator is into it.
And over in the brand new Bella Bell
This dude is definitely not sober.
With the Toad Brigade training camp.
When will they add Xenoblade music to the music app? I've been asking that for like generations.
Attractions galore in attractions.
Let me know if the stream's too loud, by the way, if I need like augment the audio for the stream.
top attractions.
If they're too loud, just let me know.
Attractions, lots of collectibles.
Yeah, this dude's definitely on cocaine or something.
So much more to
Allegedly.
experience.
In
So
Minecraft.
What are you waiting for? The Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Meet Up in Belleville Park game is available now on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Nintendo Switch 2
How do we feel about
already
Super
have
Mario Bros. Wonder?
On Nintendo
I haven't heard
Switch.
much about it since it came
Upgrade
out.
to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade
We got
pack.
something off the
3
bingo
amiibo
already?
figures
We
from
did?
Super Mario Brothers Wonder are also available now.
Oh yeah, Mario's off the bingo. Love that. Dude, and Metroid, we got 2 things in the bingo already. Boom and boom. Oh, it's everybody's favorite game, Metroid Prime 4, which absolutely has no issues.
Samus, I've been waiting for this.
Oh yeah, the guy that shows up for like 4 minutes. Jmulls winning the bingo before it starts. Look. Oh, did I not put sports game on this? Fuck! We forgot Pokemon. Oh, I thought I put Pokemon on there. Did I take it off? No, Pokemon's right here. An ad for existing games. I guess doing like ads like this is better than just having a countdown.
Let's go.
Keeping it on a separate tab, that requires effort. I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to do nothing and get paid for it. Think about it. Alright. Oh, that's Mario Kart. Lock that shit in. Boom. 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 Alright, we have 3 things in the bingo already. I'm counting this, by the way. This is my ultimate victory. Kirby Air Riders.
Back at it again on Yumian Islands. Well,
Oh, I forgot to put Tomodachi Life on the bingo. Actually, no. I'm fine with that because it just came out.
The hustle never stops. But what's she spending
That
her
is
money
not
on?
Mario Kart. It is if you're drunk.
Work it.
This is the real quest. Anything can be Mario Kart if you want it to be. There's a life lesson in there for you. You know? I don't know what it is, but I'll leave it all to you. I'll leave it to you guys to figure out. Guys, you don't understand. If there's karts and you're racing, it's obviously Mario Kart. It's like when your parents called any console you had a Nintendo. Right? It's like the same thing. Any racing game is a Mario Kart game. Just think about it.
Or even explore your
You'll know what you know I'm right.
Do you like it?
Wow.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Done.
Is that Beatrice from ReZero?
At the end of the day,
Did the show start? No, it starts in 2 minutes. They're just doing like advertisements for other stuff that's already out.
does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it.
Gotta work a 9 to 5 in a video game as well, ain't that a bitch?
Tomodachi life, living the dream.
I like how there's just a random alien here. Yeah, what if they announced a ReZero game here? Imagine. How to please me specifically. Damn it, I was blowing my nose, gonna make a Smash Bros joke with the baby. Damn it. Real question. Does anyone know how to take screenshots in Nintendo today? Because, like, I lost the ability and it just says, screenshots and screen recording are not available for this app anymore. My mom called my PS2 a Nintendo Energy. What is June 18th? Is that a hint? Yeah. It's a hint that it's the day after June 17th. This is not the time to have an algae attack me. Oh my god. Imagine they let off with Xenoblade. I'm just like trying to not die over here. Alright guys, lock in. I'll see you on the other side. We got marbles in this bitch. This might be Modern Warfare 4. Lego, they stole your whole flow. Bar for bar, word for word.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
No shot, I thought it was going to come to PlayStation. Betting everyone's sold in that Switch 3 announcement. Everyone but me. Who?
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more.
Wait.
I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game.
Guys, get excited. Who's up rhythming the heaven right now? That's me. That's not me.
Rhythm
Oh my god,
Heaven
UFOs.
Groove.
This is a Danadan reference.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it.
Bro, I could play that in my sleep.
It's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat.
Or use your fucking eyeballs.
Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes.
Union work be like.
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally.
We're suddenly an RPG,
Go
what?
forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the
Bro, I can't
scales
wait for
to
people to have like a
victory.
notebook of all the combinations, just like on another monitor or something.
Who's got rhythm? Quiz show.
Is that Mario
Plus,
Rabbids?
There are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Damn, they know their player base.
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah.
These are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
You're
from
under
Wish?
attack.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games.
Isn't this Mother 3's combat? I don't know, but I like the slander.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Bro, we woke up and
We're aiming
picked that
for
hair,
3
huh?
o'clock on the dot.
You went to the barber shop and said, give me the penis cut.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative
Shout out to the
and
Onion.
competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo. Or
That the
with
Matrix?
friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch.
Does that count as a Switch
You'll
2
also be
game
able to
for the
play it
bingo?
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Yep, let's go. Love that. We got a bingo
Please wait
bit off
just
of that.
a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also
No,
be
introduce
available
games
for
coming to the
Nintendo
Xbox. Gotta keep the
Let's
people
begin with
guessing,
some
you know?
headlines.
That'd be kind of a fun event, like having these game companies have to do like advertisements for like the other console. Like an April Fool's joke, maybe.
A new entry in the sword play action series is slashing onto Nintendo.
Wait, this is actually
Switch
coming to the
2.
Switch? That's cool.
Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters.
Wait, we actually
known
have a
as
parry
Inmost.
slop. Let's go.
Now, Miyamoto Musashi must
Who's
prove
up parrying this
himself
slop right now?
beyond measure. Parry.
That parry was wildly off, but okay.
And the powerful counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle.
Were those maracas? What was that?
You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively
Parry
select
Onimusha
inbox.
isn't parry slop,
As
despite how
fates
it looks.
intertwine, will you cut
We
down
have to
those that
maintain the
stand in your
agenda
way?
at all times, even if it goes against reality.
Onimusha,
I need
Way
us
of
to
the
lock
Sword
in here, okay?
launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
Slander is
September
more
25th.
important than being
Pre-orders begin later today
accurate
on
or
Nintendo
truthful.
eShop.
Push one button slop. See, Radon
Your
gets it.
unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark
No
Arisen is heading to
fucking
Nintendo
shot
Switch
this
2.
game runs on the
You
Switch.
are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon.
Bro,
who
you
was
need like a
taking your heart.
supercomputer to get this game to run at like 30. What are
In
we
this
yapping
expanded
about?
Version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan.
Dragon's
Seek
Dogma
out
2
spoils,
news in the year
then
of our
appraise
Lord
them to reveal
2026.
new
I didn't think I'd
weapons,
see the day.
armor, or
How in the hell?
skills.
Yeah, I don't know
With
how.
these arms at the
This
ready,
game's like
take down
wildly
powerful
CPU
monsters in
locked.
this single-player action RPG adventure.
So if you guys want to know why this game like
Specializing in
needs a
close-range
supercomputer,
combat,
it's
to
because
amaze,
for some
skill, and
unknown
spell
fucking
casting,
reason,
choose
they
the
thought it'd be a
location
good
that
idea
fits your play
to have
style.
every
Plus, you
NPC
can lead up
active
to
at
3
all
calls,
times,
custom
running their own
companions
schedule
who
and
act
doing
on
things
their
on
own.
the map.
When
Open world
taking
game,
on
by the way.
massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak
So like your
points, fighting
CPU has to be
alongside
working
your
like
pawns
overtime to
is key
do all those
victory.
calculations and stuff.
In a world between dark and
Like,
light,
this is legit
embark on
impressive.
an
They got this on the
adventure
Switch
and
there.
tell a
Okay,
tale
that's how it's like
all
20
your own.
FPS. Got it. Okay.
What fate
Yeah.
awaits the
Okay, that makes
Arisen
sense to me now.
and their
Okay,
pawns?
fair enough.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen
Remember when we tried to play this on my
launches
old
Nintendo Switch
PC
2,
and like we would get an
October
actual
9th.
solid like 15 FPS on low?
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink
we're
of
from Soft.
annihilation by
Yo,
mysterious
who
life forms called
Who
the Natiba.
called Stella
Now,
Blade?
join Eve
Insane
on her mission
pick.
to save
This game's so
humanity
fun, by the
and
way.
Reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing.
Who the hell
Then
called Stella
find your
Blade?
opening
You might be
and
Nostradamus.
strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills.
Bro, I'm
Then
so looking
strategically
forward to like
deploy
Blood
them to
Rain.
fit
It's
the
insane.
situation.
I loved Stella Blade.
Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade.
That game is
launches
so
on
fun.
Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals.
Now we actually
Protect
do
your
have parry
home in
slop.
an expedition across the galaxy.
But it's my parry
There are
slop.
many interstellar areas
Can the
to
Switch handle the
explore.
jiggle? Yes,
Melt ice to make a path.
it will. Miyamoto will come to your house and
Activate
mod your
devices in
Switch to make
time
sure it
with the
works.
beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage.
Is this
through
Super
the
Mario
stars.
Bros. Wii?
2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold
Dude, Rayman.
reimagining of Rayman Legends.
Dude,
When
seeing
a
Rayman
shadowy
and
villain
Spyro
starts
back
spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends
just makes
to
me
leap,
happy, you know?
glide,
Like warms the
and
cockles
punch
of
their
my
way
heart.
through charming and colorful worlds.
Can we get a new
Ride
3D
dragons
Rayman as
across
well, though, by the way?
realms.
I'd like that.
Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go
Dude, my
out
boy
on a limb in
Globox.
local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using Game Share locally or online. Rayman Legends
That's
Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st.
Gaming is low-key returning. Yeah, we just had to get through the slop that was the state of play. Then every show's been banger.
Get lost with friends in this online co-op
streamer slop, let's go.
Adventure. Set off through a peaceful world.
Does he actually mod it or hold his hand over the Switch and recite the old game dev magics over it? Yeah, it's like 40K. He has to like give the speech.
Enjoy
like the Adeptus
sights and
Mechanicus.
sounds as you work together to find your way around.
In your code and circuitry,
Use all
the stars
sorts of
align.
tools to stay in touch.
Why do I think I got a fat ass?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
I'm a pickle Rick!
They might even be a little unconventional.
Can I bomb civilians in this game? That's the real question. I fell down a hole again, skill
Quite
issue.
up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset. Dance the night away.
Yeah, that's
Or
my favorite
steal
dance as
something
well,
from
just
a
doing
friend
this.
and kick it into the ocean.
I call it milk in the
The
teeth.
usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using
Does anyone
cross-platform
actually use
play.
mouse controls in the Switch 2 regularly?
After all,
I feel like the
spending
Joy-Con
quality
just
time
isn't really
together
comfortable to
is
hold
the
like that.
best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas.
I'll season it with, salt. A One Piece game?
Build
What?
Your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat
It's
Crew.
Bandai Namco? Bro, they're working on this
Cook
and
up
not
recipes
Xenosaga.
with
Are you
Sanji.
fucking kidding me?
Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking.
Bro, a Xenoblade 2
Then
cooking
serve
game,
your
but it's like
customers
Mithra's
as
Arc to
you
becoming a
run
good
the
chef.
restaurant.
I need that.
By searching for and
Lock
collecting
in.
ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit.
Wait, this counts as a cozy game.
Piping hot steaks. Or whip up
That the last game
tongue-tingling
does.
tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes.
I need Final Fantasy,
Spend
Bayonetta, and a new
in-game
Switch
money
2
to
model. We'll
change
get a
up the
bingo.
restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear.
Bro, the
Mouse
meme
controls
guy.
are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
The meme guy is
Get
real!
ready for a
Ace?
feast of
Nah, it doesn't have a hole in his
proportions
chest.
in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo
Gourmet,
Switch
is that a
2
reference
and
to
Nintendo
Lybat and
Switch
Kaitos from
systems,
ReZero?
October 23rd.
My brain might be cooked. Oh, Pacopia. Is that a spit bubble? Did he like skin a Squirtle and like rip the tail off?
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon
Free update's
living
kinda cool.
under the sea.
Yeah, only
Plant
water
grass,
Pokemon down here.
Build structures and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia
Does this count as
expansion
Pokemon
pack
segregation?
DLC is on
Because like
the
only
way.
water Pokemon can go down
Discover
there.
a brand new town.
Am I
Ugly
overthinking
Basin.
things?
There
Probably
you'll
am.
find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends.
I love you, Poplio. I just don't like your evolutions, but I love you,
Pokemon
Poplio.
Pokopia expansion pass paid DLC.
Oh yeah,
will
good
be
point.
available
Pokemon's in the bingo
later
card.
today on
Where'd I put
Nintendo
it? There it
eShop.
is. I need Atlas,
Part one of
Mario
the
Kart, and
paid
Fire Emblem for another
DLC,
bingo.
Bubbly Basin launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a
Oh,
later
that's cool.
date. Look out for more details in the future.
It's cool that they're still like supporting this game. I know quite a few people loved it. Whoa. So, what?
We hope you're looking
Game
forward
Freak
to
and
more
Koei.
content
Are we
for
getting a
Pokemon
Warrior
Pokopia
style
via
game for
a free
Pokemon?
update and
That
paid
could go
DLC.
so hard. What? Wait. That's a really cool idea. Wait, so we're definitely not getting Xenoblade Warriors now. Koei Tecmo told Nintendo, like, guys, we can do another one.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a
The what?
prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays
Why am I
host
familiar
to the
with this?
heroic games,
Oh, it's Fire Emblem.
the
Okay.
winner of which is granted one wish.
Like Timmy
Powerful
Turner.
fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Okay, Fire Emblem people that actually know the lore. Do we know if this is a sequel or a prequel to Three Houses?
The story revolves around four
Pokopia
heroes.
is Koei Tecmo, so I'm just a lopper when it comes to
Young boy
Pokemon. Okay,
determined
got
to
it.
win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich,
His name was
a
Kai.
swordsman, ever
I couldn't
on
get
the
out of the
hunt
way.
for a stronger foe.
So this is the guy everyone's gonna thirst over. That's the woman everyone's gonna thirst over. Alright.
Of her homeland. And Lida, a
Another one
musician
everyone's gonna
with her
thirst over.
sights set on
We
revenge.
don't know yet. Okay, cool.
Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
So it's Fire Emblem, but you're in like ancient Rome.
I'm figuring it out.
Please no
Recruit
classes. You'll
new
have your
allies.
classes and you'll like them.
Or travel
What if
beyond
it's Fire
Daxian's
Emblem, but they
walls to
eventually
gain
just remove the
experience?
combat and just make it straight up a dating sim? That's what the people need.
How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the four main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Cool. It looks like more Fire
Rejoice
Emblem, which I
with
think is a
me.
good thing.
At the advent of the underworld.
I feel like this is a very unique aesthetic for Fire Emblem,
Look
but
upon the promised
I'm not too familiar with it.
who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
Hi, Lynn.
How did it feel
Glad you made it from Xenoblade X.
to upheave the world? Begone from us, the darkest dark.
Okay, that last bit was kind of hype. Oh, we got a release date, September 17th.
Fortune's Weave launches September 17th.
For the Europeans in the audience, this
Alongside
is the
the standard
17th month,
edition,
actually.
There will be a special edition. The
Okay,
Fire Emblem
that-
Fortune's Weave Dagdan collection.
That Dagdan Collection box art looks
Please look
absolutely awesome, by the way. That looks so
Let's
cool.
Continue with some more headlines.
All right, what we got?
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
This might be Xenoblade 4. Hell yeah, with
The
Naruto
first
running.
part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal,
How the
you're
fuck do you
stranded
accidentally
on an
break a forbidden
uncharted
seal, right?
planet.
Just like, don't interact with it.
Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open world action
Is that a
adventure.
Squirtle?
Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of
Oh,
clues
a
to
monster on
get
the
back
rise
home.
now. Okay, cool.
You can also blow a bubble to float in
Is
the
that a
air.
yoga ball?
Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches
If
exclusively
you had a couple of buddies,
on the Nintendo
I could
Switch
imagine
2
it
system
as like a kid
next
could be really
spring.
fun.
The DK Challenge.
Donkey
barrels
Kong! I had him on the bingo. Let's go.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
What?
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Oh, this is like that speedrun thing they put out a while back with the Donkey Kong
you can
games.
Earn and enjoy collectible
Oh, that's
digital
cool.
challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch.
I mean, yeah, not really for me, but
play challenges
cool.
And complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu
NSO
of your
game,
Nintendo
let's go!
Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these
All I
limited-time
need
challenges
is Xeno
starting
and
later
Final
today.
Fantasy. If I get those two things, I get a bingo.
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited-time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and
You're breaking my
Luigi.
immersion. Why is Mario in my Donkey Kong game?
Super
These are separate
mushrooms,
series, Nintendo.
question blocks, and more. Experience
God,
Emerald
Bonanza
Rush
was such
as
a
you've
good
never
game.
seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist.
Win these NFTs.
This
Oh, that's the
limited-time
real reward.
collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today. From
Wait, did I miss the
creators of
NFT?
Vampire
Where were they?
Survivors, The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon.
Bro, who is
Cast a
that?
spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players. can
Don't put
compete
Megami in
online
this.
for
We
the
would
top
actually want to
spot
win.
In the Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle
Bro,
directly.
imagine willingly
Instead,
playing as Toge.
Take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players.
Wait.
The match culminates in a head-to-head final
Sukuna
battle
Simulator.
between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor?
The hell is this?
More than 20 characters from
I mean,
the Jujutsu
okay,
Kaisen series
sure.
appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online.
I would
with
hope
players
you
near and
unlock 'em
far,
by playing.
Or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen
okay,
Rumble
sure.
Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch
I
2
guess, bro.
this year. Are you up for the challenge?
We're announcing the Switch 2.
Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming
More
darkness
parry slop,
devours
let's go.
all in its path. Now, only
Though, to be
one
fair, this actually
kingdom
looked good when they
endures.
announced it.
Defy the will of the gods to
Most
save
random
what
game
remains
ever,
of
yeah.
humanity.
I was kind of thrown for a
Master
loop with that
brutal
one.
melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle
Lethal
against
ranged
towering
attacks, dodges it
abominations
immediately.
On your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen
Okay, the
2
line was hard,
launches on
though.
Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
More third-party support, I'll take those. Whoa, what is this?
Enter
Oh,
a
Lies of
dark and
P.
elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
It still always kind of messes with my mind
In a
when I
city
realize
under siege,
Pinocchio.
You must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this
You can
upheaval
tell
while
Nintendo
confronting
third-party
your
support
own
is really starting to
humanity.
pick up with all this,
Take on
with all the
enemies
parry
using
slap games.
customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this: the
We're getting
lies
true
you tell will
homogenization.
alter your fate.
Lies of P.
Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
I completely
August 6th.
forgot Overture was a
Pre-orders
thing.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante.
Hey, Devil May Cry fans, I got news for you.
Armed with different
We finally
battle
have
styles
DMC
as
news.
you fight off hordes of demons and
Capcom
epic
remembered they
bosses.
don't just make
Pull off
Monster Hunter
stylish
and Resident
attacks,
Evil.
dodges
Are you
and
happy?
combos, with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills.
Who's excited?
Enjoy thrilling,
Even more
DMC
5
frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode.
Dude, 60 frames a second. Let's go. Love that.
Such as battle tracks.
Is that Noctis from Final Fantasy 15?
Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition
Wait.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Alright.
June 23rd.
For a different bingo, I need new IP, a movie
Nintendo
slot.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls.
This might be Kingdom Hearts 4.
Their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
They still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have
Bro, who's that homeless guy?
You sentence me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the
Oh my god, we're going back to like old anime tropes. Where it's like the small girl who's just like a giant bear companion. Oh, we're going back.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
You can't just drop that out of nowhere on me. Hello? All of them?
60 frames per second with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
Dude, let's go. Where did that come from? Getting all 3 of them. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. See, that's what we're talking about.
Not only that.
Hell yeah. Hello, what?
On a high-speed vehicle in the first game.
Wait, what?
Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in
Whoa,
the second.
whoa. What is this?
And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
What? We're Diablo now. What?
Content added to each of the 3 games. More
Where was this for
details will be
X?
revealed
Hello?
at a later date.
Guys, lock in. It's gonna be a long day for stream.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today.
How about right now? What?
Launches
Dude,
on
new
July 30th.
modes? We got a racing. We actually got Xenocot.
Xenoblade
Wait,
Chronicles
what?
2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well. All right, I'll take it.
3 Xenoblade
Dude, we got
Chronicles
Xenoblade
games are
COD.
getting
Lock
Nintendo
in. That's
Switch
going to be
2
today's
editions.
stream.
New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll
You can
check them
play
out.
the Merc missions now? What was that?
And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
Xenoblade 4 announcement 2. Oh, I'm living. Lock in. Oh, it's sexy. Anima was the source of all things. Oh my god, we're actually just Saga. Fire. Wind. Every force that gave shape to this world. Oh, it looks so cool though. The anima that flows through the land. That's the campfire. When battles were waged, Vesali. This is the medieval thing. It was Xenoblade the entire time. This is my ultimate victory. Old. Also records his Bear's thoughts in action. What am I looking at? With that stone. What am I looking at? Oh, it's pretty though. We got mounts? What is going on? What? We have dragons now? I'm down for that. Are we sure this is Xenoblade? I know he said it, but like, are we sure though? Was that Noah? What the hell was that? What am I looking at?
兄上行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。
What?
そこで人々は
Are we on a Halo ring?
破れた神の恨み
Vengeance of a fallen god had yet to be fulfilled. What? Of a fallen god. We're gonna need a theory card about that. Wait, it just called Xenoblade Genesis? Bang a name. Bang a name. Bang a name. Is it a prequel to everything? Bro, lock in. Oh, I'm so locked in. I'm locked in beyond imagination, beyond comprehension.
What kind of story do you think will be told?
Brother, I don't know. You tell me.
Future updates.
What do you mean? What are you asking me for?
Please take a look.
Don't just slap my ass like that and call it a GG. Go back.
Welcome
Hello?
to Woohoo Island.
You can't
Home to
read
all
past
kinds
that.
of sports.
Wait,
Coming
so
to Nintendo Switch 2.
we got everything we
Nintendo
wanted.
Switch Sports
We got
Resort,
Xenoblade
the
1,
latest
2,
game
and
in the
3
series.
Switch 2
Use
editions.
the Joy-Con 2 controllers as
We got new game modes for some reason on top of all of that. And then they just announced, I was going to call it Xenoblade 4. I think it's Xenoblade 0. I think it's supposed to be a prequel to everything. Holy fuck, they called it Genesis. It's a Bible reference. Oh my god, it is a prequel. Wait, no.
Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in
Brother,
boxing.
I gotta promise you, hand to God, I don't give a shit about
your
this.
opponent on their
Hand to
toes.
God, right? I'm
In
not gonna...
table tennis.
This right here, couldn't give less of a fuck about. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but...
In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types
You
of
know
shots
it's
in
Xenoblade
tennis.
when there's just a Bible reference. Like Genesis is referencing the first book of the Bible.
And spike. In
I need to
volleyball.
analyze that way more because I'm
Roll
wondering
the
who the
ball
hell that
straight
fallen
or
god
give
is
it
because
a
I'm
spin,
not convinced
strike
it's
big.
like,
In bowling, dribble, pass, and shoot to
it
score
might be
in
Dimitri.
basketball.
Like that's the thing. It might be
Adjust your shot's
Dimitri
power,
Yuriev or that
then
other
swing
guy.
your club in golf.
The guy who led Vector Industries from Saga.
Battle with one thumb
Bro.
to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling.
Are they gonna show more of it at the
Ride through
treehouse?
course Using mouse controls. In
Okay,
skateboarding.
guys, by the way, stream's going all day. This stream's not
Steer with
stopping.
handles and
Like, I'm
coast
telling you this
along
right
the
now,
waves.
we're going all day.
Power cruising. Tilt
What
the
the
controller and fly around
Well,
freely
no, we
in
might end
crossplane.
for like an hour or so. I don't know. We gotta think.
Plus,
Xenoblade Genesis. By the way, I fucking called the fact it would drop Chronicles from the name.
as a sports
Called it. Love that.
or me character.
Bro, I feel so for months people have been telling me they're gonna do a new IP that's gonna be the medieval. Jokes on everybody, including me, the medieval game was just Xenoblade the entire
Enjoy playing
time.
all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2.
Dude.
Nintendo Switch
You know the
Sports
funniest
Resort
thing is, you
launches
know it's Monolith,
exclusively
so
on
you know
the
at some
Nintendo
point we're
Switch
gonna
2
find
system,
giant robots.
October
Like, you
22nd.
know it.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports
We
Resort
thought we
is
were gonna
coming
get
to
like
Nintendo Switch
either
2.
like Xenoblade 2
We
Definitive
showed all
Edition,
the
like
sports
Switch 2
included,
Edition,
but since we
or
have the
Xenoblade
opportunity,
4. We just
let's
got
try
both.
one of the new
We just got
sports.
both.
Thumb
Just out
wrestling.
of nowhere. Full trailer. We didn't even have to do the bit where I'm like watching half the trailer trying to decide if it's Xenoblade or not. That I would not have called Xenoblade at all, by the way, for that trailer. It looks so different, by the way. Did they show gameplay? I don't recall it.
Controller to break free.
Bro, they're deviating so
Keep
much.
your thumb held down. It'll get
By the
bigger
way,
and
they
stronger.
definitely want to double the sales figures. That's what that trailer also told me. They're like, okay, guys, we're going to do something a little bit different here. Bro.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match.
Bro.
The thumb moves.
What's the last game gonna be? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to any of you. I don't care. I got what I need.
Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right.
You have no idea the cock and ball torture it is
thumbs.
watching this instead of. Hold on.
Go. Hold it.
Hold on.
Oh, they broke free again. You have to
Hold.
keep them pinned.
Nintendo of America.
No, wait.
The last thing they have on their channel is the Spyro Realm Beyond trailer. I mean, cool, but like, bro, upload the Xenoblade thing.
Okay.
All right, they're gonna make us wait until after the direct for this.
Bigger. Hold on a second.
Yeah, we'll be live all day, by the way. We're gonna like break that trailer apart, by the way.
Everything's fine.
we're gonna rip through that trailer.
Return to normal.
Like frame by frame type shit. You thought we were thorough with Persona 6? You haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, I got deflected. Wait a minute.
Is he?
I lost.
Yeah, I think we just saw the presenter jerk it a little bit.
Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort.
Bro needed a quick tug session in his direct.
To more headlines.
Bro, how are we not done?
Survive a land ruled by
RuneScape?
dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
I'm like kind of really at a loss for words. Yeah, that's my thing, Cyclone. There are like two big like biblical Xenosaga references already made in that trailer, by the way. Anima is a direct shout to like Xenosaga. Like direct. Also Xenogears, but like, and then Genesis. The fact it's called Genesis makes me think it's a prequel to everything.
To gather resources.
Here's my thing, I'm not convinced it's Earth. Like, what if it's the start of the Sumerian like civilization?
Step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the
Thank you, Mr. X, for the $2 super chat. I need to change my trousers after the direct. Yeah, no kidding. This might be Xenoblade 4.
Launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
The moat? Yeah. There's a lot of references to like old Xenoblade and even Xenosaga in that trailer. I need to watch it again. But like they had the campfire scene from Xenoblade 2 as well. That's more just a reference, but still.
And play in the adorable world.
Yeah, the moats were there, I believe. They had something that looked like core crystals, though I'm pretty sure they aren't.
With over 40 character-themed mini-games.
Yeah, okay, so
several board games. There are over 140
Anima is a reference to like Xenosaga and Xenogears. They were different things in each of the games. In Xenogears, they were building off that philosophical principle between Anima and Animus. Anima being the feminine components to a male's brain, and Animus being like the male components to a female brain.
So let's get down there.
I'm trying to remember, I'm a little bit rusty. I think Anima, in the context of Xenogears, was a specific person.
Blast off
trying to remember.
Across the Lilat system.
Here, it was the Trinity core processor. You had Anima, Animus, and like something else. God, I'm just like completely discombobulated, by the way. We're gonna get all of our ducks in a line after the direct.
A free demo that includes a tutorial.
That's cool.
And one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Another check on the bingo.
Hope resonates within the crystal.
What is this? Looks cool. I can't believe we got a Xenoblade 4 announcement today. I can't believe they just said Switch 2 edition for 1, 2, and 3, and then said, by the way, guys, one more thing in your face.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D. Final Fantasy.
Whoa, what?
This
Whoa,
is
what?
A vast world that has prospered through the power.
Oh, that looks cool.
But after the invasion
Day
of
one.
Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm.
Oh yeah,
to stop the Veritas.
Bro, it's a tradition. Turn-based fun. Oh my god, they turned Brave Exvius into an actual game. That's what they did. They turned Brave Exvius, the mobile gacha game that about 15 people played, and they're turning it into an actual game. They're doing an Octopath Traveler 0 for Brave Exvius. That's so damn cool. Because Brave Exvius had a kind of an interesting story. Day one, frame one. We got a bingo, by the way. We got a bingo. Xeno, Fire Emblem, Metroid, NSO games, and Final Fantasy. Bingo. Bro, I'm so on board with that. Wait, we got Xenoblade 4 and a return to turn-based Final Fantasy in the same direct. Bro, the first 20 minutes of this direct was like whatever. Now it's just been straight bangers. And then whatever this is. Miyamoto. What are we doing?
each with their own
We got
problems
Xenoblade
and
4
puzzles to solve.
and turn-based Final Fantasy
But beneath this
in
seemingly
one
happy
direct.
world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all
Oh my
their
god.
worth. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's
Yeah, Viva
surprising
la
abilities
Resistance.
to
What
help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways.
Did bro just like plug
Feeling
that hole with his
baffled by
ass?
These affable denizens embrace these strange encounters.
They love us,
and
they
bring
really
about
love
an
us.
Ultimate understanding. And in this sequel,
Guys, is
navigate
gaming
and
back?
explore
Type
in
1.
full 3D as you discover the secrets.
If that doesn't come to PS5 loads rifle.
Get ready to
Enough to break a man.
solve, and gossip.
So
in
PlayStation was really left behind by
Piku
everyone.
2,
Yeah, PlayStation was the
launching on
sad cuck
Nintendo
in the
Switch
corner
2
jerking it.
next year.
Bro, every other game showcase has been like 15 times better than the PlayStation one. It's not even funny. What is this?
An all-new monster-filled adventure.
Bro, people asked where was Square Enix the last few shows, but besides Summer Game Fest, Square Enix just said, what if we just announced everything? Guys, what if we just dropped everything besides Kingdom Hearts?
Lost in the kingdom of Witherwood.
Oh, it's the monster game they talked about when they talked about Dragon Quest 12. Oh. Oh, that's cute.
Spot a monster you fancy. Scout it. Win it over and it'll fight by your side.
Ah, okay, yeah. I'm unfamiliar with Dragon Quest monsters, so it took me a bit to understand what this was all about, but it's basically like Pokemon. Didn't this like come out before Pokemon originally, though?
Synthesize
Like, isn't Pokemon
monsters to
based
create more
originally on Dragon
powerful
Quest monsters
allies.
back in the day?
Now,
Sell
take
water
on the
where
most
people are
fearsome of
thirsty.
foes.
Bang a quote.
With a team
I'm
that's uniquely
ejaculating.
your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun.
Look, this is really
Quest
cool.
Monsters.
This
The
is like
Wizard
telling a
World.
kid the day before Christmas, hey, I got you a PS2 for Christmas. You gotta wait for tomorrow. That's like what this is with me waiting for the Xenoblade Genesis trailer to come out. Oh, and we're getting Duskbloods, by the way. Hi, FromSoft. I'll recognize your vibe anywhere.
Upon the ancient blood
Me
sovereign's
drinking
honor.
Xenoblade news. Not because that guy's bold, by the way. Fuck off. Hi, Dante from Devil May Cry.
We are
Who's excited for an
monsters,
extraction? That's a banger shot, by the way.
vying for blood.
Bro, I need a pee so badly. You guys think I can arc this shit out the window?
Worthy spirit.
Wait, after all this time, that's all we get? Come on. Closed network test. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the acknowledgement. Yeah, if this was a single-player game, it'd be way more hyped.
How was that? Next, we have more news about
Guy-
an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Guys, there's still 8 minutes left in this.
Hey everyone, here are some
Oh
fresh
my
news
god,
about
is that a
Splatoon
reference to
Raiders,
Xenoblade 2?
A new single-player focused adventure.
Oh, Splatoon's
Check
here
out
as well.
This neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual, that's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic.
Don't call him a handy
The four of
youth,
them
by
are
the way.
using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for
Yeah, I
treasure
wish it was just a
across
normal
these
Souls-like.
landmasses, the Spiralite
Not
Island.
this, I'm talking about like Duskbloods.
All right, time for a quick dive.
It's like telling you, hey, I got you a PlayStation, except you also
Looks like
got
the
a
treasure
Switch and
they're after
Xbox
is
and
at
all
the
the games
base
for
of
them.
those
Yeah.
lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close,
These guys are
they'll
just
attack
stoned out of their
immediately.
mind, by the way.
The salmonids aren't
God,
pushovers
just to like put into
either, so you
perspective how
shouldn't go it
crazy the
alone.
last week has been, they also announced Tupac in
That's where
Stranger Than
this
Heaven.
comes in, the exploration bar.
Just like, I wanted to just take a step back and just realize how crazy of a week this has been, right?
Launches you in the air for extra height.
Being completely new.
Even
To be
gets
fair, I
out
also
of the
kind of
box
did
to
too.
Unleash special moves like this. You'll also
In terms
get
of like
support in the
gameplay
form
or
of
like vibe.
gadgets. There's one that continuously
The
fires
art style is
after
still
it
interesting to me when it comes to Xenoblade Genesis.
Another
It's such a
that
departure.
slices through enemies. Another that's
Are we doing colonialism in this game? Fuck yeah, I'm playing my flag everywhere.
And the best part,
that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that over there's mine, that's mine, you're mine, that's mine, that's mine.
So to recap.
Look, if they didn't want to get conquered, they should have like won. Skill issue, you know?
Yikes. This is tougher than it looks.
Just win.
But the Salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here.
Oh yeah, we can cluster bomb them.
The mechanic will also
I'm
get
in.
stronger by leveling up.
Can I drop napalm on them too?
All sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up.
A new Xeno game with another art style. I know, right?
In the upcoming
Was it cell shaded? Because I'm not good with the definition of cell shaded. Was Xenoblade Genesis cell shaded?
Nintendo Today. See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics.
Because it's obviously like anime inspired, but like it felt like they like pulled back a little bit on it.
There's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme
hey, I understand
like
Splat like part of the nomenclature associated with Splatoon, but however, right? Can we just like not call it a Splatfest?
Don't forget to check
I'm not asking for the world here, right? If we want to bomb some civilians in this game or like the local inhabitants, sure, whatever. Can we just like not call it a Splatfest? Sounds like the alternate name for like a Diddy party or something. You know what I mean? It's just like
is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward
yes,
to
yes, no, yes. Okay.
Let's see some more headlines.
I'm still blown away. I don't know about you guys. I'm still legit blown away. What are we looking at? So, like, there's one more thing after this, right? Like, this isn't just gonna be, like, a 4-minute trailer. Cool for those who care about this. Cool. Happy for you, actually. I mean, I got what I want, right? I can't act like an asshole here, but, like...
Awaken your power.
Oh, buddy! Play Metaphor. This game is awesome. It's legit Atlas's best game, in my opinion. I love this game so much.
The greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown.
God, I love Luis.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes.
Uchronians stand up.
The next king shall be decided by
full analysis of the trailer. I'm not joking. We're going to be analyzing that trailer like frame by frame.
Floats in the sky. The tournament for the throne.
Bro, I love Metaphor so much.
The realm grapples with its
legit one of the best games we've played in like 10 years. I love this game unabashedly. Side dungeons kind of suck ass, but like besides that, the game's so good.
You'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
It's so good.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as
oh yeah, that's basically Nia from Xenoblade, by the way.
Known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor. Refantasia.
Yeah, so like we have like 3 minutes left in this direct. I appreciate Metaphor being here, but like, you know, like let's budget accordingly.
Explore.
Oh yeah, I heard about a native Switch 2 port for Minecraft.
A dedicated Nintendo
you gotta make 10
Switch
theory videos about the new Xenoblade as well. Oh yeah, don't even worry about that. That's like free real estate.
Dig into your Minecraft
I hope no one wanted anything else other than like Xenoblade videos for like next like 2 weeks, by the way. Just gonna really hope.
On a journey across a world with enhanced
like we're gonna lock in like no one's ever locked in before.
Plus, Nintendo Switch Worlds.
Guys, on the Discord, I need us to set up a channel where we can like put the most clickbaity like thumbnails and like also titles for possible videos possible. Thank you.
Launches on Nintendo Switch.
Gonna need us to lock in for that one. I saw FF14 there, by the way. Metal Gear, let's go. Wish I had. Wait, so what's the treehouse for? Is it just Xenoblade? Like, what else could it be for? Yeah, MGS Tales of Eternia. Cool. Yeah, MGS4 is part of the Master Collection Volume 2. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe a teaser for the next Zelda. What if this is actually just a... Guys, look, I know this is bad timing, but, like, I really have to go to the bathroom. Like, I'm gonna say this again, by the way. We're live for, like, all today. I'll need, like, 2 hours just to, like, eat and, like, make a quick video. But, like, we'll be live for, like, all of today. Because we also have the Xenoblade 1 Switch 2 edition, by the way, for later today. We're rocking that.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Adventures. 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all
Imagine thinking you're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 4.
enemies in action RPG combat.
You can buy Kingdom Hearts 1 for the 5th time.
Or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Wait, is it no longer just in the cloud?
Launch on
Oh, they're
Nintendo
native
Switch
ports?
2
Oh, that's cool.
October 8th. A bundle
Yeah, because like on the
with
Switch
all 3
1, it was just like
compilations.
cloud versions or
Kingdom
something.
Hearts Collection 1 through 3 also launches October 8th.
Oh, that's cool.
Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's cool. Alright, now I gotta wait another 3 years for Kingdom Hearts news. Never mind, gotta wait 3 seconds. Okay, fair enough. All you had to do is wait 4 seconds. They're ending it with Kingdom Hearts 4. What? Big balls play. I kind of respect it. Yo. This direct is crazy, isn't it? Dude. What the? Wait, it looks kind of good though. I never took into account that like Switch 2 is dominating in Japan, so Square Enix would probably want to announce this at the Direct. I never considered that. It seems so obvious in hindsight now. Wait, so they showed off more Kingdom Hearts 4 and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 within a week span. And also Dragon Quest XII and a new turn-based Final Fantasy open world game. So Square Enix just said, all right, guys, dick on the table. Available at launch on Switch 2. When's the launch, though?
How was that? Next is our last announcement.
There's one more thing? So they lied when they said 50 minutes, huh? They're just like, yeah, well, we rounded down. It's Zelda!
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by
Bro,
beings of
who's the fairy tale narrator over here? Long ago,
At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small...
there was a guild called Fairy Tale. It's Ocarina of Time, right?
An ancient solitary tree, quietly
Like, it's the Ocarina of Time remake, right?
the forest.
So this is the best direct they've done in years, right? Like, we're all in agreement?
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
So what is it with, like, Japanese developers and using tapestry as part of the storytelling? Because we also had this with Final Fantasy XIV Evercold, right?
Who did not have a fairy.
Loser! Everybody was point and laugh at him. He doesn't have a fairy. Fucking nerd. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna piss Twitter off. Oh, I like that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, why does Link look like Dolph Lundgren? It's peak. It's peak. It's peak. And it's this year. Dude, we're eating. We're eating so well.
Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch.
It looks like a Pixar film. Yeah, but it looks like a good Pixar film. There's a very important distinction there.
Look forward to them.
That's it. Link is small. Yeah, they wanted to make fun of him because he's
Earlier
short.
this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few
Oh my
words
god,
from
the memes of like Ocarina of Time, Unreal Engine 5 are gonna be so funny. They're gonna be so funny. I'm so excited. Alright, so Nintendo came to play.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard.
Bases were loaded, and they
Nintendo,
said, alright
one
guys,
of my favorite
knocking this
things
shit
about
right out of
gaming
here.
is still that moment I get to try something
Bat
new.
flip and all.
I watch the trailers, I hear
So
about
I
a
want to
game,
go over this.
but the moment I
Xenoblade
pick up
1,
the
2, and
controller,
3 with additional
when it all comes
content,
together.
Switch 2 editions,
And for me,
releasing
that's what
throughout
games
the
have always
remainder
been
of this
about.
year. Xenoblade
Those
1
little
Switch 2
moments
edition
that
coming out
surprise
later
me
today.
and allow me to immerse myself in a
Xenoblade
different world.
Genesis, which we
You can read
assume
about
is
a
the
game,
prequel.
you
Gotta
can watch a
analyze it some
trailer,
more.
But nothing beats
Because it could be like a Genesis of like a new arc, right?
And
Like it
that's
could
a
be
big
that.
part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting
Kingdom
a
Hearts
closer
4
look,
was showed
hearing from
more.
the teams,
Coming
and
out,
spending more
coming out
time
on the
with the
Switch
games
2 on
themselves.
launch.
So let's
Native
get to
ports
it.
of Kingdom Hearts
We
like
got a new
entirely
Nintendo
for the
Treehouse
Switch.
Live ready to go. With a few
Ocarina of
games
Time
I hope
remake.
You find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders and
Free
today's
DLC to
Nintendo Direct,
Pokopia.
this
Metaphor
July at
port.
San Diego Comic-Con,
New
we'll have the game playable on the show
traditional Final
Because at the
Fantasy
end of the day,
turn-based game as
I think
well,
the best
which
way to
we're not giving
understand
enough
the game
credit
is
to, by the
pick
way.
up the controller
Which is taking
and
the story of Brave Exvius, which was the gacha mobile
Thanks
game,
for
but like
watching.
turning that into an actual
I'm really
video
looking
game.
forward to sharing
That's
more of what
the
I
second
love about
time Square
games
Enix has
and
done that
bringing
now,
those
to what I
experiences to all of
recall.
you.
So maybe they could do
And
that
now
at some
it's
point with
time
Near
for Treehouse
Reincarnation,
Live.
please.
Over to you, team.
Bro. Saw a new Xenoblade announced. Is everyone all right? No, I'm in emotional distress. I'm over the moon. Guys, I gotta be honest with you here. I don't give a fuck.
Hi everyone.
I need
Welcome
this.
to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th.
Star Fox, I give a
cinematic
fuck.
shooter.
Okay, so
we're gonna focus on the single player game, and then we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, we're gonna start right out here.
Yeah,
in this,
so,
new cinema scene right on the Star Fox bridge, Bridge of the Great Fox, which is the base. for the Star Fox
Bingo!
team. The team is just coming out of their VR training
Bingo!
session, which is part of the tutorial. And we get a little introduction to some of.
Alright, bro. Where is it? I forgot Xenoblade got enough. Did they not upload the trailer? Oh! Bro, don't do me like that. Alright, here we go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Jujutsu Kaisen, get that shit out of here. Where is it? 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 Bro. Oh, woohoo! What, are they uploading these individually? I think they are. There's some like nerd back in the back of the studio clicking on go live for each video individually. Final Fantasy Resonance, God. Oh! Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Lock in. Lock in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today is a special day. Me actually talking to the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a special day. On this day of 69, June 9th, we got the announcement for the next mainline installment of Xenoblade. I can't say Xenoblade Chronicles because this one is called Xenoblade Genesis, announced at the Nintendo Direct. Xenoblade Genesis, a new beginning for the series, is coming exclusively to Switch 2 in 2027. So not Switch 1, only Switch 2. Okay, we're using RAM today. Let's watch the trailer again without pausing, just soak it in. Yeah, just soak it in. Anima was the source of all things. So I know I said I wasn't going to pause it. However, right, like it's me. Something I'm really interested by is the way this world is just constructed. Because you can see on the horizon, there's like a world just backdropped here with a different perspective. Now, what I'm trying to ascertain is whether this world is constructed like the inside of a cube, or if this is like a world and there's just like another planet right there. That's what I'm trying to ascertain. I think it's cube, but I'm not sure. I need to see more. Heavy water imagery. Okay, fire, wind. That's such a cool image. Gave shape. There's the fire, campfire. Whoa, they were like 6 orbs in the sky there, like 5. Warriors known as Veseli. They kind of remind me like Hevesi warriors. You see the backdrop of the other world above there as well. They had multiple suns, yeah. Intertwined with that stone. Do we actually see? Okay, so we are able to traverse the world with ground mounts as well. Okay. Find the truth together. We get dragons as well. God, the dragon looks so cool though. Doesn't need a crystone for our powers. That kind of looked like Noah to me. That's almost like an off-scene tune. Yeah, so those are the 6 suns. Mankind would learn that the vengeance of a fallen god had yet to be fulfilled. Oh, I think I know what this world's kind of like. I think it's not the inside of a cube. I think it's the inside of a sphere. Thank you, Mr. X, for the £2 super chat. I'm not even sad at being bold. True. Tamara. Okay. I think the idea, because you could, yeah, okay, I think I'm on the money with it being the inside of a sphere. You can kind of see here where it's like this path you can walk down like this field. It curves up and goes up to here. And like you go through there. So I think the way this world is constructed, it's like the inside of a ball. But like instead of like a normal world where you're on the outside going around like this, you're on the inside of the ball. I think that's the way the world's constructed. Got like a fire location up over here as well. Like a volcanic area. Yeah, it's like Hollow Earth. Xenoblade Genesis. The name is extremely interesting because it's very much in line with the religious themes Xeno and Xenoblade are very known for. Genesis, for those who don't know or just didn't catch it, is the first book in the Bible. The funny thing is, in Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, product review by Nintendo for that one, Elma directly quotes Revelations. So having the next title go straight back to the book of Genesis after she quoted the final book is very interesting, is definitely deliberate. Also looks like it's from Samar. Yeah, it's gonna be really funny when... Is this a Samar origin story? Is this legit what this is? That's so cool. Show of hands. When I say the word Samar, who doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about? Those are Samarian ears. That's what I thought. Yep. I didn't want to say it. That's what I thought. I need an actual screenshot. What chapter in Xenoblade X do they show people from Samar? Is it in chapter 13? This legit might be a Samar origin story. So for those who don't know, play Xenoblade X for the love of God. This is just lore. Like, it's just Xenoblade X. It's chapter 13. Fucking honor roll. Vindicated once again. All right. So for those who don't know, you're gonna want to play X Definitive Edition. Just do it. It's not a spinoff. It's never been a spinoff. It's a mainline entry. This is the origin story. Brief TLDR of Samar. There is like a multi-universal empire in the lore of Xenoblade. They're called Samar, specifically Ancient Samar. They originally were the ones who had the conduit. Look at Void. Oh, good pull. Good pull. Yeah. If you want to prep for this game, by the way, play Xenoblade X and pay attention to like Nail's story, who is one of the Affinity missions, and also pay attention to Chapter 13 in particular. There was no theater mode in X, unfortunately. No. But thankfully, I have every cutscene recorded. Because my mental's just like that, right? Okay. There's no way to not spoil, by the way, Xenoblade X when we're talking about this, by the way, just as a heads up. It's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna... Oh my god! It's Elma! Bro, look at Elma's ears. They're pointed. It's the exact same. It's like... Is it Ancient Samar, or is it like Elma's homeworld? That's the real question we need to figure out. Where's the flashback cutscene here? Here.
He also stirred up the ghosts. The Samarians saw Void as the...
Yeah, okay, Void has the pointed ears as well. Look, this legit might be an origin story to, like, Samar. That's so damn cool. Yeah, Elma's homeworld was a descendant of Samar. Or another Samarian descendant. Yeah, this is the thing, because Samar is a multi-universal empire, so it could cover a lot of different things. But I think the play, what they're probably going to do is give backstory to Samar, like Ancient Samar. Look at the color scheme. Oh yeah, with the pinks and the purples. Guys, I'm color deficient / colorblind. Can anyone, like, actually, I'm not trying to be like sarcastic or anything. What color is this? Like the material itself, not like the highlights, which are like pinkish purple, but like this stuff right here. What color is that? Where is the Zohar and Void in this? That's a good question. The 6 fucking suns might be the actual like Ares cores. Oh my god, wait, how many cores does the Ares have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit, sniped it. Get in. Dude, there are 6 cores to the Ares Prime. So, for those who don't know Xenoblade lore, there is this one cuckbag over here called Void. He's an asshole, right? This guy, small penis. So, he's the main bad guy of Xenoblade X. At some point in the story of Xenoblade X, these like ancient people of Samar, where the hell's the conduit bit? Oh, was that in the owl cutscene? Granite, like, yeah, where is this one bit? Yeah, you can actually see Void better, because like ancient Samar imprisoned this guy, right?
Not on account of any feeling.
In a world without end. Another use of like 6, by the way.
Simply, guilelessly wanted to know.
Because there's like 6 spears like imprisoning him here.
One day.
There's definitely a connection between this and the 6 suns. Definitely.
And stasis. It wasn't clear why.
and Xenogears as well. Well, the main theory going around right now that I kind of subscribe to is that all roads lead to Xenogears.
Whatever the reason, Void's mind was sprung from its cell. And then it manifested in the universe that held Elma's homeworld.
Right.
Its body was flat.
Oh my god, they're actually directly just following up to the story of X. Where the f— it has to be earlier.
Long ago. Long ago.
Oh, it's here.
He was born as a citizen of Samar.
Yeah, so Void... Yeah, there it is. So there's the conduit. So Samar had the conduit. The ultimate matter, the conduit.
Certified genius, obsessed with studying the ultimate matter, the conduit. Distilling it.
Yeah, so this is like the main thing that comes out of X when it comes to like the story overall. Ancient Samar had the conduit, and it had this giant robot called the Ares. The Ares has 6 distinct cores. You can see it like in each elbow, knee, penis, and chest. So it has 6 different cores. They funneled the energy of the conduit into those cores. And it's like, it's one of the big plot devices for Xenoblade X, particularly for Chapter 13, is like trying to recapture those cores because they essentially have conduit goo in them.
But in doing so, he also stirred up the ghosts. The Samarians saw Void as the culprit.
Again, look at Void's ears.
Ares and confining Void's mind in a prison in the rift between worlds.
Yeah, are we getting an ancient Samar story? That could be so damn cool.
Mira's new continent, Volataris.
Alright, I'm going off the deep end too much right now. We gotta go back to the actual trailer. Okay. It's all just X. Always was. What a big balls play. That's so damn cool. The one thing that's interesting here in particular is the fact that 5 of the suns are smaller and more like purplish blue, which actually kind of look at the color of the conduit from Xenoblade X with Ancient Samar, right? But then the middle one is way brighter. And like the other 5 are orbiting it. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, the new art style is really growing on me. Well, this is the thing. It's like for Xenoblade 3 Future Redeemed, they directly brought Saga essentially into the canon. And like they directly referenced Vector Industries, which was like one of the big companies and corporations in Xenosaga. They also directly name dropped Dmitry Yuriev. That's fascinating to me. Dmitry Yuriev is like one of the big antagonists, not the biggest one, but he's one of the antagonists from Xenosaga. What really intrigues me here, the vengeance of a fallen god. I'm not convinced that's a reference to Xenoblade. Oh, wait, that could be Void. Because Void called himself a god. Had yet to be fulfilled. Are they referencing Void here, or are they referencing Wilhelm? Yeah, if this is like Ancient Samar, I don't think the Aegises can exist yet. I have not seen any like Xenoblade 2 Titan in this. We may have missed it. We're gonna go through this with a fine-tooth comb, right? I haven't seen it. Oh, dude, the effect they have for like the logo here looks so cool. That's also like the same coloration as like the walls we were just looking at that I asked like what color it was from like Xenoblade X with Ancient Samar. That's like the exact same coloration for the walls. Could be a bit of both. Well, I think it's an ancient Samar story. Are they pulling a Halo? Where it's like, for those who don't know, Halo, with the story of Halo, there's an ancient like alien race called the Forerunners. They eventually gave us like a book trilogy detailing like their story. I wonder if like this is their version of that. They showed so much here. All right, hold on. What do we see here? Okay. Couple of things. Interesting like crystal tower here. That's interesting to me. It also like goes into the sea, or that's a reflection. No, that's like peering into the ocean. Why do I say this? Over here, this isn't a reflection of like what's up here. This is different. So we're seeing like beneath the ocean surface. And it looks like this is not like a piece of land that goes all the way down onto the surface or whatever, the surface. This looks like it's a jut of land that the ocean is just tall enough to like hit. This looks like empty space down here or a different substance. Has anima ever been mentioned in any Xeno before? Yes, extensively. It's one of the most important things. It's been referenced in both Xenogears and Xenosaga. It's a very important concept. It's also augmented for Xenoblade, because in Xenosaga, we had the Trinity core processor, but each core was named different. It was one of the cores in Xenosaga, yes. Unless I'm completely misremembering, and I don't think I am. Okay. What else? Boat here. There's like a land structure over here as well. Bro, I think this world is entirely explorable. There's a bridge right here. This looks like a play area. I think legit, like everything we see here is explorable. That could be so damn cool. Like imagine, because we have like dragon riding in this game, right? Imagine going from like here all the way up. Next trailer. This is the only trailer though. Did they drop another one? No, this is the only, we have like the Switch 2 editions, but like, thank you, Mr. X, for the £2 super chat. Looks so damn impressive. It looks really cool. Ooh, the structures here. Huh. Okay, get like a waterfall situation, which reminds me of Xenoblade 3. I'm trying to look at the people themselves and see if like we see any familiar like looking races. Besides like this big dude. Right here. Crazy theory, just throwing it out there. This is the planet in Abel's Ark. Holy shit, you might be cooking. Wait a minute. That's a cool theory. Oh, one input on Switch 2 editions? Oh yeah, no problem. Sorry, I thought you were like referencing that there was another like Blade 4 trailer or something. This is awesome. It's like, I love the fact that adding even more stuff to it. Like, we're actually getting Xenoblade caught. That's so cool. It's like, we're going to replay all the Xenoblade games. Just telling you that right now. Like, we're going to run through them all. I'm so happy right now. I'm just so happy. That's interesting. There are 6 suns. We know there are 6 suns. We see them later. We don't have the main one. The main, like, central one. The big yellow one. We don't have that one here. It's only the 5. Is that Orion? Wait, is that a constellation? It kind of reminds me of Orion. I just bet in the Switch 2 for X. Proud for Nintendo for Xenoblade Chronicles X, but Definitive Edition. But it looks better already. There's like additional content. And like I think they said you can like play the Merc missions. That's cool. Get like kart racing in like Xenoblade 1. What the hell did and like Xenoblade 3 is just like, what if we became Diablo? I'm down for that. Cause it's night, Jmulls. Actually, you might be right. Yeah, I know you're joking, but you might be onto something. I thought it was just gonna be 2. I was expecting just 2 as well. That's so cool. I mean, it doesn't make much sense to only do 2, right? But like, yeah. Keeps on delivering like Santa, yeah. Wasn't Cosmos, Mary Anima, and Chaos Animus? Yes, I think you're right. If we actually see Cosmos in this story, if my girl returns, oh my god. So when they reveal that Cosmos is like a very, 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 very important figure from the Bible, how funny is it gonna be when no one knows what they're talking about? Like, if they actually go all the way with this, right? Like, oh my god. Pointed ears, pointed ears. Ears. Okay, everyone's just pointed ears right now. Oh no! Not just pointed ears, there's also regular ears. Yeah. Look at this guy over here. Like regular ears, slightly pointed ears, and like very pointed ears. So I wonder if there's like a delta in terms of how pointed your ears can be. This low-key looks like an off-seeing like flute. It's not, don't get me wrong, but it reminds me like what Mio's looks like, right? Samarians and humans. That doesn't make sense though, because humans are like descendants of Samar. That, or it's another case of like unreliable narrator in Xenoblade. They do that a lot, particularly in Xenoblade X. Where it's like the characters will say something, but the characters themselves are wrong because like in universe, they don't fully understand what's going on. So they're spitball theories. It could be that like humanity becoming like descendants of Samar was actually just like revisionist history at some point. This is Lukos. I don't recall that ever being a thing. By the way, there's a cross symbol right here. Interesting that this is like a church in a way. Nerd. It not only amplifies a vesselized powers, but also records its bearer's thoughts and actions. See, this is interesting to me because this is kind of paralleling what the Aegis cores were doing for Fist of the End and the Sword of the End in Xenoblade 3, where you like inserted them into a weapon and was able to power them up. That's interesting to me. Whoa! How'd I miss that? Whoa! I know that sword. Where do I know it from? It's not Mithra's sword, right? What is that? It's not a Monado from Xenoblade 1. I don't recall it from there. Is it? No, I don't think it is. It's too chunky to be from Xenoblade 3. Unless it's like Lance's sword for some reason. It's Numa's, right? It's Numa. Oh my fucking god, it's Numa's sword. Brother, it's 1 for 1. Look at the shape. Look at the silhouette of this. That's the same thing. Well, no, the handle's different. It's very similar, but it's not 1 for 1. Look at the hilt. It's like this one doesn't have nearly as long of a hilt as this. Like if you like cut this bit off right here and you move this bit down, it's very similar. When he pulled them apart in Future Redeemed. Oh. No, it's still not 1-for-1. I see what you mean, but it's not. It's not identical, no. It's way more akin, though, to, like, the Numa sword from Blade 2. From Blade 3, it's too different. Because you have, like, a point that, like, juts out a bit. But from Blade 2, it's very fucking similar. That is not coincidence. We are at an angle? Yeah, but, like, the angle doesn't seem like it's going to affect it that much. The Sword of Genesis and Sword of the End. I'm pretty sure they're, like, the two thin. Look up ends. It's too thin. It has that same shape, where it's like bits that jut back like this. It has a very similar shape, but it's not thick enough. It needs more girth. It's definitely a reference, though. I think what this is doing is operating in a very similar role to like how Numa's Core Crystal and Logos' Core Crystal operated in Future Redeemed, and also Xenoblade 3, where like you inserted them into a weapon and they were able to augment that weapon. I think this is gonna be like the origin of like how that works in a way. It not only amplifies a vesselized powers, but also records its bearer's thoughts and actions. Every aspect of your life at Lukos, academic and otherwise, will be intertwined with that stone. So this is Xenoblade Hogwarts, basically, or like Xenoblade 3 houses. Every aspect of your life at Lukos, academic and otherwise. Okay, there's the church building again, with the cross. What if the entire plot of this game is we go on a crusade? Dude, the floors look so clean, though. Bro, there's a dragon in the shot. Bro, shout out my boy Spyro right here. What a real one. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've seen geography like this plenty of times before in Xenoblade. We saw like structures like this in X and Primordia, Gaw Plane in Blade 1. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Only around these parts where we actually pog out and soy jack over like a rock in a Xenoblade trailer. Anyone saying that was a bad direct, I don't value their opinion. That direct was hype as fuck. Easily the best direct we've had in like 10. Legit might be a top 3, top 2 direct all time for me. It was so damn good. Hello, C. Welcome to the stream. Dude, the waterfall looks so cool. Alright, let's look at the weapons. Okay, oh god, wait. I've seen this staff somewhere before. Where have I seen it? Amalthus. Did his staff look like this? I think I'm overthinking that. I have to be. Yeah, I think it's the best direct I've ever seen. It's like Kingdom Hearts 4, turn-based Final Fantasy, Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 Switch 2 edition with new content, Xenoblade 4, Ocarina of Time remake. It's like best direct. Yeah, like the first 20 minutes of the direct was kind of like whatever. The last like 30 minutes, banger. Hello, Aegis. Welcome to the stream. I'm looking at the patterns on this dude's cloak. By the way, first of all, bro, I don't know what your name is. We see the fit. Relax, okay? We see the fit. This is the story of Xeno for idiots like me. Don't worry, chilled, I'll do it. Yeah, I got you covered, don't worry. I'll do like a series like the story of Xeno. I'm still going to do this. I was going to go through like every Xeno game and give like a full breakdown of them, like themes, story beats, all that, and just like break them all down. I do plan to do that. I'll do like more of a TLDR series though to catch up for the Genesis though. I'll do that. I'll lock in. Whoa, that guy had a gun. So there's rifles in this game. This guy's a gun right here. So looking at this, it looks like the weapons are broken up into like different archetypes. I wonder if that's going to be like coming to the gameplay. So it's like we have like halberds / spears, like pole arms. We have staffs for probably like magic, bows, guns, regular swords. This is the new Xenoblade game called Xenoblade Genesis. Yes. Again, you can see the world like curve around here. Could be a crossbow too. Maybe. The mounts look kind of cool. Whoa, I see an ad back here. Wait. There's like some kind of like tall beast here, like maybe Bigfoot. So that looks like an overworld mob. This reminds me of the path you go to like go rescue Juju in like God Plane and Xenoblade 1. So an interesting thing to me is this definitely feels inspired by Xenoblade X gameplay wise. Why do I say that? So there's a mode for the skells in Xenoblade X where you can transform them into a vehicle and ride around on the ground with them as like a car / like a motorcycle. Now, no one did this because they controlled like ass cheeks, but it was definitely possible. So it feels like to me, they're trying to keep that same kind of feeling of open world progression to where you're going around the world on your feet, then you get a mount and like changes the speed and like everything. I imagine maybe these guys can like jump high or something like that. Or maybe we get like a plethora of different ground mounts to be able to explore the world like that. And then later on and later in this trailer, we're going to be able to see like we're going to be able to like ride dragons and all that and like fly around and all that cool stuff. So a very similar like open world progression loop. I'm so glad they just said, what if we took the gameplay of Xenoblade X and just did that shit again? Yeah, okay, so this is definitely a bow. The blue-haired girl over here has like the bow. And we're fighting off against this guy from Monster Hunter. Sword coming in. Well, what was the shot there with the animation? Okay, they're glowing here. The powers look like Ouroboros powers. Yeah, it looked like they cut the trailer at like a certain section right before they did an interlink. I agree. Yeah, that's like the coloration the characters had right before they did an interlink or something. In Blade 3. That's interesting. That's very interesting. And the weapon's glowing as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think I wouldn't catch this. Holy shit, that's so subtle. Look at the pattern here. Look at that pattern. I'm going to show you something. Guys, I need you to lock in for me. Chapter 13, Act 2, the second, Project Exodus. Shout out to me from the past there. What a real one. Handsome too, you know? Bro, look at that pattern again. Bro, it's the same exact pattern. It's the same fucking pattern as when Al saw through the multiverse with the Ares Prime. It's like the same shots when they referenced Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 here. Hi, Noah and Mio.
Noah!
Like, it's the exact same pattern. You can, like, see them go off in, like, currents here. It's the same visual. I think, like, even the structure of each, like, petal, for lack of a better word, is the same here. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. I wonder how the victims feel about it. Well, what is this? Let's find the truth together. Some kind of like UFO? It's green. Okay, there we get that dragon. I've seen that green before. Where have I? We've seen that exact same green light like Numa. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, I think it is. God, the dragon looks so cool. Oh, badass animation. Wait a minute. My Xenoblade brain rot is otherworldly.
Command that everyone Titans to save us. Pity on us, sending his servants, the Titans, to save us.
Okay, obviously they look different, right? But like the mouth and like the head itself look kind of similar. I wonder if there's supposed to be a connection there. I love the look of this dragon. He looks like he comes out of Monster Hunter Stories, though. Like a discoloration of the tail there. Oh, it's a wyvern. The flaming sword looks so cool. Okay, so we all understand they're gonna be a couple, right? I know my Xeno. Yeah, I know my Xeno. Yeah, enemies to lovers. We all understand this, right? Frame 1. That's the motherfucker. Am I alone in thinking this guy kind of looks like Noah? I don't know if it is Noah, but it kind of looks like him, like an old version of Noah. Also, by the way, holy shit, look at his eyebrows. Bro's got a bush. Cool was the Ethel for the game. True. All right, welcome, Mr. Bad Guy, by the way. Bad Guy, McBad Guy ton. Straight up. This guy reminds me of like Zorg from Xenoblade 1. Like, I can feel like I already know how this guy's gonna sound like, and he's gonna sound like he's like British, but like Northern British. It's like, oi lads, don't let me miss out on all the fun. Same front hair bang like Matthew. More like Matthew to me. I could see that. Maybe, you know, just maybe. Watch that guy be Void before. Oh my God, imagine like we get another trailer at some point and they just call somebody Void. Oh my God, maybe it is a Void Origins. No, the tech doesn't line up. No, I did not see any Nopon yet, which is honestly the most interesting bit of the trailer to me. That guy looks so cool, by the way. Shout out the He-Man harness he has. This bit looks so much like an Interlink to me. Right? When your legs don't work like they used to before. I think they're holding something here. Yeah, I think they cut this trailer right before the Interlink. Or they do something like that. This is like a proto-off-seeing tune. An off-seeing dance. Oh, whoa, 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 baby, whoa, baby, whoa, baby. All right, Ixnay on the old theory that these suns are the void core, are the Ares Prime core crystals. Or cores, whatever. She's creating the 6th sun. She's like taking these different motes, setting them up into the sky, and creating a 6th sun. Because there were only 5 here. But it's like going to the exact spot. We see the 6th one later on. They love the... no, that's 7. Okay. See, it's like going right there to create the 6th sun. Is that creating it or sending motes to it? Well, maybe it's like the 6th one can like burn out, so they have to like refuel it. And maybe that's what they were doing. Yeah, the sun is definitely just like they call it a sun for like lack of a better name. It's definitely not just like an actual star. It's hard to see. Because it doesn't look like there's anything there unless there's like a very small speck. See? It looks like they're forming it. Yeah, the planet's 7 buds. A land warmed by the light of 6 suns. So either this is a misdirection, and the 6 suns actually aren't supposed to be these, or there's going to be a plot device in the game, kind of like an off-seeing tune, where it's like one of the suns, the main one, can die out and wither over time, and we have to like refuel it with those motes. The vengeance of a fallen god had yet to be fulfilled. I feel like this can't be referring to Void, because I feel like Void comes after this. Hello, Francesco. Welcome to the stream. Xenoblade news everywhere. It's all over the walls, too. Look at the texture for the font of Xenoblade. Where's that owl video? Chapter 13, Act 2, the second, Project Exodus.
Beyond that, but now?
Look at the font and like the texture work here and the coloration and how it actually looks. It looks kind of similar to me.
That was a place where you could see them all. Thinking about it now, and to get a little technical,
Xenoblade Genesis, Project Exodus. Elma quotes the Bible with like the Book of Revelation in Chapter 13 as well. Product Forever Nintendo.
It was like the backstage of space, the border town of all universes.
Whoa. The backstage of space, the border town of all... Yeah, that's Shulk, by the way. Again, if you haven't played Xenoblade X, by the way, you're going to want to before Genesis. It's like most of the trailer is just building off of X. It's so funny. Looks like those universes are shattered. What shattered them? Yeah, well, we also see, like, these fragments in Genesis as well. We got new designs for the 1 characters. I need to see, like... I need to see this trailer again. I need to see if they, like, wove anything into here with the new content.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming.
Bro.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode.
Love that so much. Love that so much, man.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Love that so much, man. I love that for me.
Not only that,
all of a sudden, Xenoblade caught.
but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game.
I bet you this is probably how the mount system works in Genesis. I bet this is like them beta testing it or something. And then whatever the hell this is.
Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
So like the Merc missions in Xenoblade 2, like the mobile game missions, I guess you can just play them. And like you control the party members differently. I bet this is beta testing the combat system in Genesis. I bet that's what this is. It's them like beta testing how people receive the combat system. Because there's no like aunt wheel here or anything. Like you just click on the guy.
Fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
You control the blade itself. And then we're just like Diablo. We're Path of Exile now, boys.
Test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of...
What's that one minigame we had in Call of Duty Black Ops? Was it Black Ops? Was it Zombies Arcade or Black Ops Arcade? Oh my God, are they...
The content added...
Voiced heart-to-heart conversations? Oh, thank God. Oh, bro, thank you. Oh my God. New high-speed vehicle, new equipment designs. I didn't see the new equipment. Did they show that?
Games. More details will be revealed.
Control blades and new action battles, new rare blade and blade quest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you going to be? Whoa, I didn't get that before. New equipment designs for Pirate and Mithra.
At a later date.
New defensive battles against waves of enemies. New hero and hero quest. Newly voiced event scenes. Oh my God, please voice the fucking campfire scenes, please.
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo...
That's a good point. They got the VOs back to voice those lines. I wonder if they got more for...
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition and the upgrade pack.
Okay. So, each Switch 2 edition is $10. You can pre-order the one for 2 and 3, and the one for 1 is available right now. Okay, 4K 60 FPS, traverse the okay. Traverse the Bionis and Mechonis, two titans frozen in battle at high speed on the Ether Jet. Get additional equipment made specifically for riding the Ether Jet. Visual improvements and the Ether Jet. Oh, that's also for Feature Connected. And then fully voiced heart-to-heart conversation for the first time. Okay, I'll do that in a bit. Yeah, we'll be streaming that later today.
Will be available later today.
Didn't you need to pay? Hold it like a man.
Other content added to each high-speed in-game.
So we're doing new playthroughs for all the Xenoblade games. Heads up. When each of those comes out, so we'll start with 1. Oh, we got new info? Hold on, lock in. According to Xenoblade Twitter, let me find it. New design equipment for each character has been added. You can get it by achieving good results in the racing game. That if you wear this and ride the Ether Jet, something good will happen. Bro, these outfits look awesome. Dude, I love Riki's. Oh, I love Melia's, like, coverings for, like, the... Oh, that's cute. Dude, these suits are bad. I'm wearing that one for Shulk. That, like, Scouter looks so good. Ryan's is the worst. Yeah, that's the worst one. The others are so good. What did they do to Ryan's hair, by the way? The fuck? Ew, Ryan, back to the barber shop with you. You think it's gonna be connected to the main series? Yes. They made, like, many references to X. And also even Saga. Racing game using Ether Jet has been added. You can enjoy it around the world in modes like Score Attack, where you aim for the goal while collecting scattered ore, or Battle Race, where you compete for rankings with party members. Bro, we actually got Xenoblade caught. How the... I can't believe they just said, let's do this, dude. I'm so down for that. That's so cool. That's so damn cool. Oh my god, AFC is going to be so much better to navigate with this thing. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Lock in, lock in, lock. Lock in, baby. Oh, baby. No, no, no. Oh, baby, won't you lock in with me? Do. The stage of Xenoblade Genesis is the vast world of Anshaw. This has not been localized. This is translating from Japanese using Grok on Twitter, by the way, so don't expect to be called this straight up with English. Which has 6 sons. Even those who have not played the Xenoblade series before can enjoy Xenoblade Genesis starting from here. For more details, please look forward to future updates. Anshaw is a world with 6 suns in this vast world where diverse nations vie for power, conflicts between nations never cease, yet people continue to live resiliently. Water, fire, wind. The 4 nations live together in harmony. Everything that makes up the world is a transformed form of anima, the source of the world. Those who can freely manipulate anima and wield it as a technique are called vessels. And in this world of constant conflict, they are the central figures in battle. Liukos is an academy for craftsmen where those aiming to become top-class craftsmen gather. Eleanor, a girl who enrolls there, is given an anima crystal, a special stone that amplifies the power of a craftsman. That's probably going to be called something different in English. During her time at the academy, Eleanor encounters many people and various destinies. What was Eleanor's purpose for coming for this academy? Okay, female protagonist. Okay, so she's the protag. Got it. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, it sounds like Ether, doesn't it? Following the conclusion of the Xenoblade series, a new chapter begins with Xenoblade Genesis. Just like the Xenoblade series, the general director is Monolith Soft's Takayashiki Takahashi. Okay, cool. Music that adorns the adventures are composed by the main composer, Mr. Yoko Shimomura, along with composers such as Miss Miriam Abanasa and Miss Aimi Kyoto. The chorus features Anuna, okay? By the 2 illustrators, Miss Mai Yonayama and Paolo. Look forward to the new characters drawn by the 2 of them as well. Okay, anything else? Oh my god, that old leak. You might be onto something. Okay, same age rating, I think. So it isn't connected? It's absolutely connected. This is almost certainly like in reference to like ancient Samar or the Samarians from Xenoblade X, because the race of people here are just Samarians. It's like the same ears. For those who want backstory on what the fuck's going on with Xenoblade Genesis, legitimately just play Xenoblade X. They're like essentially following up or like expanding that story. There are normal ears here though. Anshar is correct from the Karnak directly. Mesopotamian god. Okay, cool. No, there's numerous connections to Xenoblade and even Xenosaga throughout this trailer. There's a lot of X connections. They're just basically saying this is a new arc. There's like a lot of connections. This is easily the best Nintendo Direct I've seen them put out in years. Far and away the best. I can't think of another one's even better. Like legit, it might be my favorite Direct of all time. Another reference. Yeah, I think gameplay-wise, when it comes to the structure, I think it's like on the inside of like a world, like inside of a sphere at least. And we like go around the entirety of that sphere. Nah, it's far and away the best Direct I've ever seen. I can't think of one that's even like comparable. Got like everything I would want. I mean, these people are just Samarians. It's like, it's the exact same air. We've been going over like many connections in this trailer already since like the end of the Direct. Son of Talos from Ancient Greece. Yeah, I'm so excited. This looks so cool. I love the dragon. Being able to fly around in that thing's gonna be so cool. I can't wait to hear what the flying song's gonna be. Or American voices like X. Hard to tell. When? Hold on, I need to see something.
Cutscenes.
What's the release date for these?
It's on July 30th.
Okay. So for Blade 1, it's today.
The Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
Blade 2, it's July, and then physical is October.
Blade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade
and then so like maybe mid 2027 for like a release date for Genesis. Because it kind of feels like they're trying to pace out like the dead time we have until Genesis with like the release of the Switch 2 editions. I mean, it's a very big departure in terms of like tone, in terms of like quite a few things, but in a lot of ways, it does feel like a continuation of 3 and X. This feels to me like Xenoblade 3 houses. That's what this feels like to me. They're giving you time to play through the games again. Again, if you want like backstory and what's probably going to happen and go on and what's going to be explored in Xenoblade Genesis, play X Definitive Edition. They are not subtle about these connections. The only thing I can't really ascertain yet is exactly when this takes place. This might be a prologue to everything. Like, even a prologue to Saga and all that. This might be Ancient Samar, like way, way back in the day. I also like that theory I think Games had earlier, where it might be the inside of like Abel's Ox planet.
生と死すべてはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ、始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。
God, I want to play this game so badly. I'm very interested by one mission in this trailer. They never showed gameplay. That I'm very interested in. I think I was on the money with saying that the gameplay is going to be a very big departure. In the modern world, when it comes to Xenoblade, there is an ancient multiversal empire that is like kind of like the backdrop to everything. It is explored in Xenoblade X quite a bit. Not entirely, though. It's mainly just referenced a bit. There's a lot of connection between what they showed here and that empire. People that... I do not trust people that say that was a bad direct, by the way. I don't trust it at all. I'm completely on the opposite end of the spectrum. It's easily the best one I've ever seen. I can't think of another direct even on that tier. The first 20 minutes kind of sucked. The rest of it was so good. Yeah, Anima's another callback to Xenosaga. Yeah, Xenoblade has been known for like autistic departures. It's like X and 2 are massive departures. They're just rage baiting. I kind of figured. But I don't have like patience for like dumb takes like that. I love the lighting they have in here. What did we get? Turn-based Final Fantasy. Kingdom Hearts 4 being showed a little bit more. Ocarina of Time remake. Xenoblade Switch 2 editions and Xenoblade Genesis. Do you see the curved arch in the desert shot? Yes, I think we did. Oh, the desert shot. Was that desert here? Am I blind? I saw this one. Desert shot. Was it over here? Was that little scene there what you're talking about? I don't see a curved shot there now. It was in the start. Okay, cool. Let me check. God, the world looks cool. I'm interested by this giant crystal pillar. 12 seconds, absolute legend. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Oh, that's cool. That looks awesome. Huh. What could that be? You know, in some ways it reminds me of the giant like halo ring out in like Oblivion, Xenoblade X. It's not that, but it looks kind of similar. I mean, technically not the first Xenoblade female protagonist, but the first first one with no asterisk. So you could kind of count X. Yeah, that's a good point. In the Nail story, there is that terraforming ring out in Oblivia. Another like reference to the campfire scene from Blade 2. That's a direct reference. God, the combat could be so cool with these animations. Yeah, not the first female Xeno protag. Xenoblade. You could argue X. Yeah, that's just a... Bro. Like, bro. This game's gonna go places. Oh my god.
そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその意志と共にあると思ってください。
Yeah, the Sixth Sun is very interesting. Was there any modes to it? Yeah, I feel like it's either like it's flickering and dying and we have to like recharge it, or we're forming it. That this will be a new trilogy. I don't know if it'll be a new trilogy. The fact they call the Xenoblade Genesis makes me kind of think this is a prologue. Like this is like the very beginning of everything. I don't know if this will necessarily be a trilogy. I think this might be like the earliest game in the timeline for all of Xeno, though. It feels like they're developing a lot of core concepts that come into play with Xenoblade later on, like arguably even Xenosaga.
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。田舎貴族の限界。
God, that animation of the fire swords is so cool.
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
Are going to be kept under wraps? That's what I'm kind of thinking as well. I think they're keeping the sci-fi stuff for later on. Yeah, I think it's pre-X as well. I think it's like, I just think this is Ancient Samar. Or like, at least related to Ancient Samar. There's a lot of connections you don't make if you're Monolith, if you're not trying to do that. Like, they're not particularly subtle about it. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Who the hell are we fighting here? Where the hell are we? That's a better question. Given the lack of alien, not really. It's like, if this is Ancient Samar, this is like early. It's like way before Saga. Is that the world tree in the back there? Like on the wall? Oh, you think it's gonna be a time skip in the game? Ooh. Yeah, there's quite a few oh, that's good. That's a good shot right there. Yeah, there's quite a few bits in this game where it looks like they're about to interlink. Looks kind of like an Ouroboros form. Perfect Works timeline we made again. I think this is even before that. So like before Xenogears, I think according to like the timeline we believe, everything leads to Xenogears, so Xenogears is like the furthest on the timeline. It's like Xenoblade and Xenosaga kind of like take place concurrently, and then like way down the line we get the Xenogears. I think this is the other direction. Yeah, Xenogears is like all roads lead to it. This is like the beginning of the road. Yeah, it looks like a console. I agree. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Oh, that's cool. Like when some kind of like cave and like wall out here as well. This cave structure is really cool. Oh yeah, I can see it better here. There's like a bunch of like giant like either walls or like tablets here with like designs on them. This is some kind of creature because you can like see some kind of like tentacly hand. There's another thing right here and there's like clouds right here. Has what looks like the world tree, oddly enough. Maybe? Like a prototype Ouroboros or something. Yeah, there's like many spots throughout this trailer, by the way, where it's just like they're essentially like cutting right before they do an interlink. This is just like straight up a console form. It looks very similar. Could also depict the Cloud Sea. If this is like way into the future and this is like on the new world that is like created at the end of like Blade 3, that could be cool. You're doing a video on this, right? Oh, absolutely. If this is Samarians, the ghost should be here too. I mean, they could always come into play. I do kind of feel like the first half of this game is going to be like a bait out. They're going to make you think they're going one way, and then like there's going to be some kind of moment where it's just like, oh shit. My only thing is I'm just not sure in the timeline. This is like either the world that is like created after Blade 3, and for some reason we just have like Samarias. Or this is very early in the timeline. Like, the fact that calling this Xenoblade Genesis makes me think this is the earliest in the timeline. Like, this is like Star Wars The Old Republic, but for Xenoblade. For the Halo fans, remember when Halo put out the Forerunner trilogy? That's basically what I think this is. If you want to know, like, who are the Samarians, think like the Forerunners from like Halo. Yeah, it's like, we've seen this like neck outfit before, by the way. It's like, we've seen this pattern before. Or like this style of like necklace. I mean, they called the game Genesis for a reason. It's obviously like a reference to the Bible. They aren't subtle about that. About a lot of us. Would reform inside out. Yeah, that's my thing as well, Mad Penguin. It's like, this is either like Genesis referring to like, this is the genesis of all of Xeno, by the way. Or it's like, this is the genesis for like this new arc we're doing. I mean, this is the Japanese trailer. I kind of love the fact they dropped Chronicles from the name and called it Genesis. Because, like, if you, like, expand this story, you could do, like, do Xenoblade Genesis 2, Xenoblade Genesis 3, and all that. Yeah, I'm not sold. I need to see more. I'm not sold on it being like a trilogy for like this, for like Ancient of Samar. It could be, but like, I need more trailers. Oh my god, I need more trailers. Voice acting for the Hot in Xenoblade 1 is so huge. Oh my god. Yeah. It's just like, I've gotten everything I've needed / wanted last week. Oh my god. Trapped in a Hollow Earth. Chronicles isn't a trilogy. Again, like, half this trailer is just playing on Xenoblade X stuff. Adam and Eve are in Genesis. What's the name of the protag in this game again? They gave us her name. What was it? Eleanor. Okay. God, the fact they called it an anima crystal. Bro, they know what they're doing. It's so cool, man.
形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
Eleanor like Ellie. Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait, which girl is Eleanor? Wait. That's Eleanor, right? I think. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Eleanor. What was Ellie's full name? It was like Elfheim or something. Yeah, Elheim. She intentionally sheathes and unsheathes to gain aura. Yeah, okay, so if I'm taking a step back and I put my critic hat on, this feels like they want to do 3 houses, but for Xenoblade. That's what this kind of feels like to me. There was the Numa Blade. It's not 1-for-1 Numa Sword. We went through this before. It's not 1-for-1 Numa Sword, but it's very similar. It's like the only difference here with like Numa's Blade is like how long the shaft is. Pause. But like, I think it's a direct reference to that probably. That or something very akin to it. Like I said, there's a bunch of small things. Again, I'm going to do like a series breaking down like stuff I think probably notable for this. If you really want to prepare for Xenoblade Genesis, gotta play X. I kind of predicted this was going to happen, that X didn't sell all that well, and they were going to like play up on that story and the things that were talked about and like fleshed out in X, and people were just not going to get it because they didn't play X. Play X. It's very, very important to what they're doing here. Yeah, there's a lot of Xenoblade 3 and also a lot of X. I feel like they're kind of in your face more with 3. Because there's like quite a few scenes throughout here where it's just like, that's a console. Or it's just like, that is like an interlink. And they cut right before they do it. Noah Matthew, the evil analog? Maybe? Aren't those the pants that like Mikol had in like Future Redeemed? Different color, right? But like they look kind of similar in terms of like the bagginess. Who the fuck are you? I don't know if there'll be Nopon. It could be the saving it. Or like maybe this is like a proto Nopon. Huh. I need to see more of these guys. Interesting. And then it kind of like right before. This is just an off-scene tune. Without a flute, but it's like an off-scene dance. And they're setting the moats up to the sky to like create the 6th sun. Finally the yes. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like a Nopon crossed with like a choo-choo. Right? It's like there's a bit of choo-choo energy in there. I still think gameplay-wise, what they're doing is like the entire world is like on the inside of a sphere. And like you legit just like run around it. I think like when you get your dragon, being able to fly from like this part of the ball, just like go straight up, could be really cool. If they go in that direction. Mounts, please. Well, we do have mounts. We know there's mounts. We know you can ride the dragon because they showed that. We can also ride some kind of like ground mount. Giant monolith in the center of the frame at around the 121 mark. Wait. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Am I blind? Huh. I might be blind. So I just didn't see the giant, like, blimp there, huh? Bro, who's the thick bitch? What is that? You know what that kind of reminds me of? Kind of reminds me how they did, like, world building in, like, Xenogears. Where you had, like, oh my god, what's the name of the ship? It was, like, throughout the entire game, you just had, like, remnants of, like, the giant ship from the intro just, like, spotted throughout the land. Yeah. Yeah, shout out the cloud there, by the way. Huge spot. Yeah, the Eldridge. This reminds me a lot like the Eldridge. That doesn't look like the White Whale 2. So I don't think it's that. Looks like some kind of other ship or something. This is going to sound so nerdy. You guys know the Pixar theory where it's like, for like that one movie that takes place in the alien world, and it's like, oh, this is the ship from like WALL-E. It's just like stuck out of the ground. It kind of reminds me of that. So that's the Tower of Babel in this Genesis. It's the same shape as the front of the Eldridge. Oh my god, you might be onto something. Hold on. Oh my god, you actually might be onto something. Hold on. Bro. So this is the Eldridge. Xenogears refresher. So there's a giant ship, this thing, that is like destroyed in the intro of Xenogears, and like the entire world and the entire game basically takes place on the world, and we see like the wreckage of the Eldridge throughout the game. So like, look at the tip here. Hello, Pona. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this has been awesome. Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. It looks somewhat similar in terms of shape. Is it? Check the White Whale 1 ships. They said a few of them escaped. Maybe that's why there's no more humans too. They got blasted to the Samarians. Interesting. Oh yeah, actually, Xenoblade X White Whale. I don't think... I think I'd have to make a different model. It could be related to Project Exodus. Like, it could. Interesting. Okay, so this definitely crash landed, right? Like, there's a giant impact crater around this. Like, look at this. Yeah, and this makes me think, I don't know if it's the white, I don't think it's the white whale we know from Axe, not at all, but we know there's other, like, Project Exodus, like, ships that went out. This looks like a crash landing. Because, like, look at this. Like, a giant impact crater around this. This doesn't look natural. That would make this the rear. So it punched through. Maybe? It doesn't look like the White Whale 2 at all. I will say that. I don't think so. Because the White Whale 2 was based off of the Manon ship. Only the dragon's purifying flame can redeem a soul that has forsaken its faith. Cool tower back here, by the way. Also, look at the structure in the top left corner, by the way. That looks so cool. Almost like a spider's web. Yeah, that looks badass over there. Building up to Xenoblade Revelations. Oh, God. We're inside a giant sphere. Yeah. I wonder if there's just a giant hole in the world at some point. And, like, that's what connects it to, like, the outside. That's just a console. Like, like, legit. Oh, it has, like, wings, too. That's cool. Oh, yeah, look at that. Didn't we see, like, a similar looking, like, outfit somewhere else? Am I thinking of Agnes? Not one for one, but, like, kind of like a similar, like, blindfold situation. Spider looking thing like one of the islands from Xenoblade 3. Interesting. Yeah, possibly. Ooh, where is this? That guy looks so cool. So is this our main crew? It's not, right? This reminds me of the room from like chapter 5 in Xenoblade 3. It's not, but it reminds me of the room where like Mio is holding the baby. When it comes like the windows and the lighting. That's another bit I just I need to listen more to the music. I like it so far. Here's a good question. If we're on the inside of a sphere, why are there stars? You know what I mean? So it's just like, is it like the middle bit of the sphere just like bespeckled with like motes and stuff? Like little bits of like ether? It's interesting because they aren't visible during the day. Fake suns, maybe? Guys, are we sure this is a sphere? Is it a sphere or is it a cylinder? Because it doesn't look perfectly round to me. Maybe it's a bowl, not a sphere. Yeah, it doesn't look like a perfect sphere to me. Guys, the world might be flat. There we go. God, like the layout for this world looks really interesting. Because maybe it's not like a sphere, like a ball. Maybe it's like one of these. Maybe it's like the shape of a football. American football, the right football, right? It's like if you hollowed out one of those. Humanity projects done by Samara? Maybe? Have we seen this exact shape of cross anywhere in Xeno before? It's like the emblem of like this nation or this college. Because you can see it on the banners here as well. It's like the fleur de bullshit that the French have, right? Kind of reminds me of that. Bro, the fact we're getting a Xenoblade 3 Houses game is so funny to me. It's so funny to me. We're getting Xenoblade Hogwarts. Might be a new thing. I kind of think it is, yeah. Check whatever the Chichen Saga had. Maybe? This sphere is like... This marble looking thing is cool. You can also see like the insides of like the sword bit here actually move around. Are they pulling a Men in Black? Who knows what I'm talking about? If we go on the assumption that the world itself here is on the inside of a sphere, and there's light in the center of the sphere acting like a sun, could the world we're in be like a Men in Black situation where it's like we're actually in the marble? Bro, how like far out there can we get? You know what I mean? Like, this is the bit of theater crafting that I love to do. Just throw out random bullshit that could like maybe make sense, right? Like, just like spitball. Cause like that's a very interesting visual, and what clued me in was the fact there's like star-like little motes of light on the inside. Yeah, like a world within world situation. And that's why these orbs give us power, because we're like harnessing the power of a universe. The lower domain. Will you play Xenokart later? Trust me, we're going to do that like all day. Bro. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the donut rings on the inside of us. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it a Zarathustra reference? Brother, are we referencing Zarathustra? It's a bit of a leap, don't get me wrong, but you put the orb in the center of it.
増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその意志と共にあると思ってください。
Intertwined with that stone. This means Saga remakes are real trust. You might be cooking. Bro, I love like the over-the-shoulder coat. I'm a sucker for that. So we all understand they just took the Lance model, right? Bro, what are we gonna call these? Not in terms of like lore, but in terms of like agenda. What are we calling these guys? Look at the ear. Can you zoom in, you fucking asshole? Look at the ear. Wait a minute. To get the race of beings of Neil and Celica, do we eventually turn these mounts into anime girls? Is that going to be a subplot? On this episode of We Go Off the Deep End. Too much of a cope? Nah, it's not, trust. Holy evolution. Yeah, praise Charles Darwin. Yeah, Clarions were Sumerian descendants too. I'm just saying. There are lore implications here, people. This isn't just spitball. It kind of is. But it, yeah, Uma Musa Blade. Uma Musa Blade. When do we get the mechs? Maybe we find them. Wait, where was that one shot? Maybe they're in here. Like this giant ship that just like crashed into the planet that we just kind of like ignored. Maybe they're in here. There's no laws against the Clarions, Batman. Yeah, Uma Musume Xenoblade. Welcome to Peak, by the way. Nintendo told them, we want you guys to get this game to sell 4 million copies. Takahashi's like, don't worry, I know a guy. Yeah? What if we... I was gonna say, what if we breed the anime girls? But not like that. I meant like evolutionary-wise, we gotta turn these animals into anime girls. Then I realized that sounds kind of suspect. Compare the mounts of the dragon later on. The heads are similar. Oh, you're cooking. Wait a minute. Don't worry, I know a horse. Actually, it's technically not a dragon, it's a wyvern. That also looks a little bit like Gramps just said. I can't get over this animation. I'm such a sucker for this, like, simple, cool stuff. Like, igniting the blades, then charging at a motherfucker. Like, so cool. I'm so interested by what the gameplay is going to be. Oh, yeah, I'm completely sold on this concept, by the way. It's, like, kind of out there, but it's really cool to me. Yeah, the wyvern definitely has, the, like, the Azurta colors. I agree. What's the difference between a wyvern and a dragon? A wyvern only has like 2 legs and like its other legs are like woven into the wings, and a dragon has like 4 main legs and then wings separate. I knew I recognized that outfit or that overall look. I knew I fucking recognized it. Yeah. I knew I recognized what. I knew I recognized the look. Look at the choker. Yeah. Look at the thing on her neck. Looks very different. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to move on from that. I'm going to pretend that never happened. Okay. Move on. Eyes forward, people. Whoa. What were you on the. Still looks kind of. That's an interesting character model. Haven't we seen like these ear things before? Yeah, we knew they had like some kind of like fantasy game in the works since like the late 2010s. It kind of never went anywhere. I wonder if they just turned that project into Xenoblade. Well, here's the thing. They've done the idea of starting in a fantasy world and turning it into sci-fi. They've done that before. Like, they have done it before. I think Indolines wore ear caps like that or something. I think you're right, VC. Yeah, I think it's the Indolines I'm thinking of. Swing and a miss. Look, that's what we do around here when we theory craft. We throw 15 balls at the wall, pause, and we just see if any of them are going to stick. If a few drop off, we just move on about a day, right? No need to stress about it. Well, I mean, there has to be like sci-fi components to this, right? Like there has to be. Like, I'm sorry, but that's artificial. Oh, there's like segments into it as well. You know, I kind of see him like boom, like wrapped around. There's like semicircular bits as well. This reminds me so much of the Eldritch. It's not the Eldritch, but it reminds me a lot of it. Oh my God, imagine. Because they say the dragon's purifying flame. What if we have dragon combat? And you like fly around on the dragon, wyvern actually, and you like fly. Well, no, they call it a dragon. Wait, they're lopping, not me. Love that. Love that for me. They're the loppers, not me. Beautiful. What if you can like fly around on the dragon and shoot fire out of it and like attack things with that? That could be so cool, man. What if there's dragons and that's a wyvern? Wait, you might be right. Bro, I need a gameplay trailer. I need to know how this plays. Oh my God. Can you guys, here's my thing. For what I'm about to say, I want you to put aside what you personally would like to see out of the game. Does anyone else just kind of want to see a parry system just to read Twitter? Not because we would actually want to play a Xenoblade that's parry slop, but just so we can see the Twitter takes. Anyone else kind of want to see that? Like, just watch the world burn in a way. How do we get maximum chaos? Please be first ever 2027. Well, here's my thing. I feel like they gave us like a rough timeline. Because Xenoblade 1 Switch 2 Edition is later today. Then we have Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 Edition July. With a physical in October. And then Xenoblade 3 Switch 2 Edition is December. Now, if I can't count, that's like a 5 to 6 month difference. So, it like summer 2027 kind of feels viable. Because that's a little bit later than what I thought originally for Xenoblade 4, which was spring 2027. But if they need a little bit of extra time for like, because of Switch 2 and stuff like that, then summer 2027 does make a lot of sense. If you want to anger Twitter, just add a dating mechanic. Guys, I'm just gonna say it. It does kind of feel like a main inspiration for this game was Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, like, what if you could, like, play Shipper? Wait, here's an idea. What if it's not, like, a matter of you romance with the MC, or the MC romances somebody? What if you play, like, Twitter Shipper, and, like, you're trying to, like, pair up your party members with each other romantically? Bro, imagine. Yeah, spring is definitely possible. It's just, if it's summer, I wouldn't be surprised. Technically, September 2027 could still be summer, by the way. Is it available now? I checked. Oh, yeah, we're going to be going right into that. Okay. Here's the thing. Let's take, like, 10 minutes, freshen up, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, freshen up, and we get a couple of bits of food. When we come back, Xenoblade 1. Wait, no, hold on. Okay, give me a couple of hours. Give me like a couple of hours so I can upload my reaction. I can get some food, freshen up. We'll come back for Xenoblade 1 and we'll break down the trailer even more. How about that? We'll be back in like a couple of hours. So thank you, Chill. Thank you, Vissy, Epona, Cloud, Hydro, Ides, Nolan, Games, Q-Ray, Aegis, King, Feldrake. I think we just need a couple of hours, just like take a break. Let's digest everything, possibly some food as well. Then we come back and it's Xenoblade card time, people. Thank you, Epona. Don't worry, the VODs will always be there. This has been one crazy, crazy, crazy ride. We're going to be locked in for like a week. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. I'll see you all in a couple of hours. Bye-bye, everybody. Till we meet again. Bye-bye, Atlas. Xenoblade Genesis. I can't believe we got this announcement, man. So good. So good. So good. So good.